goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love goes, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep, and you and I, we got history, yeah.
All right, guys, how's it sounding? Is this any better? If it's still really glitchy, I can try again later. Is it working any better, guys? Y'all let me know. If you can hear me okay. If you can't, it's okay. We can always come back. It's not a big deal. It's much better. Oh, good. Okay, good. Well, nice. Well, looka there. Got all the little bumbles in here. And it works good. Okay, cool. Great. Nice. Slim Jim in for 25 months. You are great. Okay, thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys. Katie K, thank you for dropping memberships in the first stream that we had to close down. And I'm not sure who dropped 10 memberships. I can't remember. I said thank you, but I don't know if you guys heard me or not. So to the one that dropped 10 memberships in the stream that we just had to close, I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. And yes, thank you for your patience because holy shit. Jilly, member for 17 months. Love ya. Miss Gray One, member for 29 months. Hive Strong, hugs. What you doing, baby? What you need? Oh, you love my patience, girl. Let me tell you what, it's taken a long time to gain patience. Because I will tell you what, it's been a long, I used to have no patience at all for anything. It took some years and some kids and some real life stuff. You know what I mean? It was rough, but hey, it got me there, you know. Tough life lessons, man. They'll teach you lessons that you, sometimes you ain't ready for, but you need. My goodness, y'all been here for a long time. Miss Patty, I'm gonna have to figure something out because this one ain't gonna last me too much longer. But I'll take care of it, baby. She said with a $10 super sticker, here's to a new laptop. Choo choo. Brown eyed girl dropped 5 memberships on us. Thank you so much, Biddy. I appreciate that. If you guys got one, please make sure you tell her. Thank you. All righty, let me go grab this pay. Yeah, I did. Imagine imagine being that dense that you have to write something like that. But we're moving on to a different subject right now. So what's up, B10? What you doing?
Hey, what's up? How's things going?
What's going on?
Is
My
everything
stream
all right?
wouldn't work. It wouldn't work earlier. It was really glitchy. It was really bad.
Oh, that sucks. That
Yes,
sucks a lot.
had to jump down, end it, and restart another one. The first one, my screen went black because I think it was. Well, I think it was because we were reviewed BJ or whatever for so long.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, congratulations.
For what for, baby?
You got 24K subs.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And listen, we hit 24K and Crama Reels hit 3K. So I thought that was
Nice.
pretty. Yeah, I thought that was pretty nice.
I think Jay's also grown. I think she hit like 23 on her other channel too. Pretty
Good
cool.
deal.
Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Just yawn right there. You just yawned.
Yes, I did. I did just yawn. It's been a
Have
long
you
time.
have you finally taken my advice and had your daughter ride a bicycle instead of a car? Would be fantastic.
No.
It's easy. Just put a little basket in the front, like Dorothy. You know, like just like you have Toto in the front, you can put Duke in the front while she rides her bike around.
So hold on. TB's non-consensual privacy advocate says, since super chat in the first stream, don't care about a call out. Just want to hear the song sounds like because I'm new here. Hold on. Just want to hear what song sounds like because I'm new here. What song, baby? What do you mean? The intro songs, or what do you mean, baby? What are you talking about? Mystic Butterfly man for 16 months. Hey, beautiful. And then it says Ava Hawkshaw man for 12 months. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you got your golden crown, but if you did, congratulations, Biddy. Kindness and Grace.
Super chat song.
Oh, yes. Oh, hell yes. I got a new one. Tracy Scholler, remember for 29 months. Yay, Dark Side. Actually, it's the old one with a new fucking picture. Well deserved 24K. And look here, I know she's gonna be mad about it, but I don't really give a fuck. She can strike me if she wants to, but check this shit out. And guess what? Y'all sent a super chat already, so now we get to play it.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Can you play that again? Play that again. Please play that again. Holy fuck.
Look, every time we get a super chat, I'm playing it for her.
Oh my god. I looked up and I was like, because it's like the usual sound click. I'm like that, and then I see her with the phone.
Listen here. I was being honorary of the cat shit, fell asleep, woke up, struck BJ, and then went back to sleep.
Play that again, by the way. Play that again.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? I just didn't want to cut you off again. Here we go.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
You should put down law and crime, like law and crime.
I should have. I know we should add to it. What's up, newbie? What you doing, baby?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, baby. What are you doing?
Hi, I have I'm good, thanks. I typed you a message in back chat. I'm gonna be on mute for a minute, but look at my message in back chat and I'll just mute myself, okay?
All right. You got more.
Oh yeah, you're good. Go ahead, baby. You're fine. You ain't got. I ain't gonna wait. Go ahead. You're good.
Oh, you got more, and they want you to play it more.
Oh, Shauna, hold on, Shauna L. Congrats, 24K and laptop fun. Oh, thank you, Biddy. Look here, Purple Dragon Show. Play it again.
Oh my god.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
I swear to God,
I think we got a.
when she's doing that, I'm thinking like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but it's like Mighty Morphin Karen Rangers. It's like
The Karens.
the Karen
Grab
Rangers.
your ROs. Let's go. Let's file it now.
Let us combine our Zords together to fight.
I'm done.
It's like, you know, like how like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have like the little thing they hold, and that's
I'm
how she's holding her
scared.
phone.
Get closer. Let's get a picture.
Mighty Morphin.
RO. Thank you. I'm so grateful to my stalker. I'm so scared. Frightened.
Like Dr. Matthias would be like the Red Ranger.
You little not just like
He
a
pulls
little,
out his
you're
with
just a
the
little harder.
with the power of Brad Pitt. I transform into the Red Karen Ranger. She's like the pink Karen Ranger, and they all just assemble.
Dr. John.
Go, 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 Karen Rangers! Dun, 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 dun. Go, go, Karen Rangers!
You're clowning too much. All right. What's up, baby? What's going on? We're over here acting a fool. We
Like,
can't help it sometimes. It's funny.
it's funny, but it's true. What, like, who would be Zordon? I guess Grayson could be Zordon, sending them out like the big
Yeah.
ball. He's like,
Listen, I made this video where Annie Elise, somebody had sent me this little clip or whatever, and it's probably on Twitter or something. I'm sure that's probably where they got it. But it was Annie Elise talking about this girl doing this or getting this information or whatever, writing Lori or whatever the fuck. She's like, I just found out, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like listening to it, and I was like, what the hell? So I have this fucking clip where I put Grayson's fucking picture in there afterwards. Like, this, she wouldn't be talking about you, would she, Grayson? Come to find out, it isn't even her. I said, oh, fuck, let me chill out. She gonna get real mad. Shit. All right, go ahead, newbie. We're done. We're done clowning around.
you got more super chats, by the way.
Gosh dang, you guys, look at you guys. Over here showing out. Fuck, let's play the song.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
She like squints her eye when she does it. Sherry says here, I got 5 on it towards whatever you want. Trisha Talks, congrats on 24K. Queen B, the YouTubes. Elaine, super tune for our man. Here we go.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Fucking camera comes right out of the perfect time. Good Lord. Good night. Auburn Warfare, member for 13 months. Congratulations on 24K. Success is sweet. Oracle Crew, gifted 5 memberships. If you guys got one, make sure you guys tell her thank you.
Is that real, by the way?
What?
With her showing her camera like that?
Yes. Yes. What do you think? Yes, that's a real. Yes,
That can't be real. That's real?
it is. Yeah. It was made into a fucking video. I made it into a GIF. Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is. She.
With the power of Full Star Rose, we transform.
Listen, this episode we're gonna go over beats him. You're probably gonna have a shit fit. I'm just gonna give you ahead of time.
Well, you gotta be careful. I heard she's on a striking spree. I'm hearing this.
Strike me away then.
She's on a strike.
I'll be right back and I'll fight it and put the fucker right back up. And guess what? Even if I don't, it'll be fucking backed up somewhere else where we'll all watch it. So go ahead and try it.
All right. Just heads up on that one. She's probably in the striking mood.
Go ahead. Come on over, Lauren. Come click the link. Let's have a chit chat.
Do you think she's ever going to come up here? Are you
crazy?
Fuck,
no, she won't. She would never.
There'd be a better chance of Jesus Christ coming down.
I want to know why in the fuck you did this over some hurt feelers. I got to do my hair while we're on the phone. Or on the laptop. Well, anyways.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I got to do my hair real quick. I had a shower Sunday night, so I got to braid it off to the side.
Well, that's
it's
something
long as hell. Down my ass. Be telling me I'm okay. Are you okay? Shit, I got to braid this shit. It'll be ratty as hell. Hell yeah.
Well,
shoot, I got to do this. Okay, let's ride. Newbie, what's up, baby? What's going on? Spill the tea. It's hot and piping. We want to hear it. Tell us about it.
Do 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 do.
Still up here?
I don't know. Maybe she's not responding.
I don't know. She ain't responding here. I'll take her down.
All right.
She may not be up here. I don't know. She is coming up to say something, but she's not going to sit up here while we do a whole stream just to wait to tell us something. No, if you got to say something, come up here and say it. I mean, no. You know what I mean? I'm not. Come on now.
Oh my God. I can't believe she showed her phone like that.
Well, she did. And it's fucking hilarious. That's all I know.
Oh my God. She is like honestly, that her husband is like, just, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Take control of the situation. This is wild. Whatever. But brilliant idea. I love to hear Queens laugh. Thank you, by the way. So, what new hell are we going through now? Is he going to fucking read us the Encyclopedia Britannica? Dr. Peter Griffin? I cannot with him. Let me say, she seems to be a big crybaby and has issues. The husband must wear the... I think the problem is the husband doesn't put his foot down. Like, seriously. And he keeps on like, did you see that crybaby fucking moment he did? Holy fuck, when he was like, I was in my feelings and I knew I was gonna say something. He throws his glasses down. He's still mad about like someone interrupting him that was on the panel. It's like, motherfucker, if it was that important, just write it down and remember it and say it later. Oh, well, what do you think people do? You need some quick turnaround stock tips. Well, we'll see about that later. Towards a new computer for Queen Bee on this Fab Day. Thank you, Art Caretaker. But I just think he's just like, when I sat through that shit, I was just like, what the fuck is he thinking? Here's Ratty here, new laptop, 24K, endless blooms, and never ever, she would never, Queen Bee anti-book club from Sweet One.
Never, ever. She would never. I'm anti-book club. Shoot.
What was the last time you read a book?
Excuse me, I do like to read, actually.
What book you read?
Why I ain't telling you now because you want to make fun of me. I ain't telling you. $20 Super Sticker says, here's to Ratty hair and a new laptop. Boom, baby. This is a motherfucking perfect Sunday night. VJ's over there rebuking the fuck out of us right now, making sad ass fucking community posts. Imagine being a sad ass bitch like that Listen, imagine sending out C&Ds, striking me and 3 other people. One of those people 4 times in a row. Okay. Having the audacity to turn around and play my live stream, talk shit through it, and then get mad when I hit your ass. Strike your ass. And guess what? I gave you a fucking warning and you didn't take it. So again, it's your own goddamn fault. Sit down. Get what you get. You don't throw a fit. Fucked around and found out. You shouldn't have made me do it. WNC Granny, thank you so much. I appreciate the $20 super sticker, love. All right, let's go get this up real quick because this right here is
this the
you're gonna have.
All
yeah,
right.
I'm gonna actually put a screen up so that I can't say anything because it is the audio. Most of it's just audio, anyways.
By the way,
So,
for legal reasons, I'm going to say this. Make sure you could definitely. I recommend we should probably drop the Patreon link for her. So recommend her just for legal. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Well, these are just clips out of it, so yeah, I mean we can, but these aren't.
But for legal reasons, I'm saying just in case, you know.
Well, yeah, but you know what? It's not. You don't have to drop somebody's link. It doesn't have anything to do with TOS. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's a common courtesy. It's a courtesy to be nice. So if I drop her fucking Patreon link and then she turns around and fucking boom strikes us, then what? Fuck her. I'll put it in the description when we're done. That's what I'll do. How about that?
Okay. And also, if you want to see HTC content, you're more than welcome to log into our Patreon. And definitely, if you're interested
absolutely.
in
that. And if you pay for it, it's yours.
Yep.
Just like if they paid for mine. Just like when they paid for mine and took it.
Yep, absolutely. So,
fuckers.
In no way are we saying you shouldn't. We say you definitely should go to our Patreon and sign up. 100%.
Absolutely. If you want the content, you go pay for it, just like I did.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. So, anyways, here, this is some clip. Like I said, this isn't the whole thing. This is some clips, but I'm keeping the screen up anyways. Just because it's, you know what I'm saying? It's parts of it, but there is parts where she talks about her child or whatever. So I'm keeping that out. That has nothing to do with this, and I don't want to involve her child. You know what I'm saying? So those are taken out of it. If you already know what stream this is. All right. Mind you, this is called Cults and Conformity. And last night when I struck beads, she kept saying, we didn't conform. Well, even before that, she said she didn't conform, so they got mad at her. She didn't conform, so they got mad. No, that's not how that went down, Beach. It's not how that went down. Not at all. So people have been calling them a cult before they did this.
I don't hear any sound, by the way, just letting you know.
The sound went out when I muted?
Yeah, I did not hear anything.
Oh, you didn't hear any sound at all?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything played.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, then shit. Oh, that's because I didn't.
Jesus Christ. How long have you been doing this? Jesus fucking Christ. What?
Damn.
Huh?
Damn.
I gotta swear to God.
We jam enough. We jam enough. I pulled a beach. Now chill out.
Do you need me to tell you how to breathe or something? Like, what is going on? Like, what the hell is going on? You forgot to share. Jeez.
Listen here. Yes, I did.
Oh my fucking
That's what
God.
I said. My response to her. But if you have an expert, if you say someone's an expert of all expert, and that person's like, no, like if you said that about me, I'd be like, well, no, look, I'm learning. I'm never going to be the expert of all experts, number one, because I don't see it that way, right? And like, to me, every day I'm trying to learn something new, and I'm trying to challenge myself, and I'm trying to learn more about, my field and enhance my skill set. So like, I remember there was a discussion we were having with one of our gems, one of our wonderful gems about, she said, this was on an informal discussion. And she said, well, I'm not going to join the Hidden True Crime cult, John. And I'm like, what? There's no cult here. Like, we're a community. We're a community of ideas. We're a community that challenges each other. We're a community that supports each other. Like,
disagrees with each other.
Disagrees. Like, in a cult, you don't have open dialogue. You don't have open ideas. In a cult, there's one ideology and you follow it. And so I thought it was funny. I think she kind of thought it was funny too. But
so we're the cult that is anti-cult.
That's what I said. My response to her was, well, I guess maybe we're the cult that challenges cults then, because I don't know. Like,
I don't know about that.
If you want to have a cult, you have to have certain conditions. Number one is you have to have a cult leader that wants to be seen in a particular way and wants to wield power in a particular way.
Okay, Lauren.
Right? Like you can't have a cult without a leader that doesn't want to be a cult leader.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren's the leader.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I guess my thought was, how many people want the expert of all experts? They're looking for the cult leader. They're actively looking for the cult leader. That's what I mean. When we're saying, like, this is the expert of all experts, they are saying, I am a person. I mean, this might be extreme, forgive me. It's like almost like an ideologue that, like, I want someone to have all the answers. I want certainty. I want, to know that whatever this person says he is the expert of all experts in this category. So you're right. There's the person that wants to be the cult leader.
And then there's the followers.
And then there's the followers. So Lauren's the leader.
All right, here we go.
Lauren's the leader.
There's a follower who wants someone to have all the answers.
So one of the things, there's research on cult followers, and there's research on this issue you're talking about, and there are certain qualities that seem to be consistent with people that want to follow the expert of all experts, or that want to believe that there's this expert, which, by the way, is ironic in today's world, because today's world is a world in which we want to tear down experts. There's
the actual experts,
right? The actual, certainly there's certain fields where expertise is now devalued. Science, right? A lot of scientists are being fired, right? And so we're not,
the irony, right?
We're not valuing their expertise at all, because we live in a world where you have WebMD, and you have, like, if you have a symptom of anything, you can get on WebMD and be like, oh my God, in fact, you do this sometimes. Like, you're like, oh, I'm feeling stressed. I've got hypothyroidism or whatever. And I'm like, no, just it's okay.
Well, you better believe that I went to ChatGPT with all my cough symptoms. I'm still figuring out. And I have gone to the doctor, and I have a referral to a pulmonologist. Like, we're trying. But yeah, you're right.
So if you're looking for the expert of all experts, it definitely has, I think, an association to how someone might view the world. Okay. And so some of the elements of someone looking for that type of situation or that type of help, number one would be certainty. The person wants to see an expert as the expert of all experts because they want certainty about the world. They want the other element.
Can you stop this for a moment?
Closure means that they don't want any loose ends.
Why are they talking about cults?
I don't know. I'm guessing because the Daybell trial, and that's kind of, what they're covering. Maybe, I don't know.
Like, why? But like,
I'm not sure. But the conversation gets even more. It's even wilder.
Like, why? Like, after your almost 13 hours of BS, you would think you would just go through.
Oh no, this is an older one. No. This is not recent. This is not done just yesterday or today. No.
Oh, this is an older one. Okay.
Yes, this is an older one.
How old is this?
Here, let me go look. Where does it say the date that they upload it? Hold on, let me go find it. July. This one's from July.
Okay, a while ago. Okay.
Yes, about 3-4 months ago. What is this? It's October.
Okay. So 3 months ago, they're talking about
October. So about 3 months ago. So right in the thick of it, of their harassment and bullying is when they did this.
Tilly gave you another 10 memberships, and you got someone joined, Personal joined, and WNC Granny says for Queen Bee's new computer, $20.
Oh, look at y'all showing up and showing out for your girl. All right. Newbie said she's got some hot tea. You better get up here and spill it, Newbie. You better get up here and spill the tea, B.
They don't want any complexity. So these all, by the way, are probably interrelated. The other one is control. that they want to feel in control of the world. So a world that's messy and out of control is typically not a world that's going to appeal. Someone who understands that the world can be messy is not going to gravitate towards a cult, because they're not going to get that kind of certainty. And, in a cult, you're going to get more certainty, control, and closure. Whereas if you see the world as being somewhat complex or complicated, right, then you're going to be much less likely to be drawn to a cult, because you're also probably going to question authority. Mm-hmm. You're going to question ideas, right? You're going to engage in open dialogue. Mm-hmm. All the things that would work against being in a cult are going to occur with people that are less likely to join a cult.
Yeah.
So the idea of the expert of all experts, I mean, you've got two components. You have to have, the expert has to want to have some degree of power. The expert has to want, right? You have to have someone who's motivated to have a flock or a group follow him or her, right? You have to have, so that, by the way, takes no small amount of narcissism. So you'll see that a lot of cult leaders they're almost all narcissists to some degree or worse, psychopaths, right? Because they believe.
So he's okay. So he's basically saying that people who are against, who are into a chaotic situation, do not join cults and everything, and people who are orderly want to join cults. That's interesting. I swear to fucking God, this. Can you translate for us? So basically, people that are looking for order will join cults because they need to and people that see the world as disorderly just take it as it is and don't join cults. Whatever. I don't know about that, but whatever.
Yeah, we in no way, shape, or form agree with this. This is not our beliefs.
I mean, was Manson's cult fucking orderly? Because they were all hippies. They were eating garbage and doing drugs. I don't really see how they were orderly and conformists and wanted the world to be orderly.
All right. Tilly T, thank you for 10 memberships. You guys got one. Make sure you guys tell her thank you. Yeah, it's kind of odd, huh? It's very odd.
That they believe not only they're experts, but they believe that in many ways they're the only ones with that expertise. They're the only ones who can guide people. They're the only ones who have the answers.
Okay.
Yeah, but again,
and so you're picking up certain qualities in a cult leader. You're picking up certain qualities in a cult leader that I think typically have to be present to start a cult. Mm-hmm. If the cult leader is very open-minded and not an ideologue and is willing to engage in challenging perspectives and opposing points of view, then that's going to work against having a cult. Because a cult, by definition, is trying to get everyone on the same page of belief, action, right? It's a cult, by definition, seeks conformity.
Correct.
It's united by a belief system or a moral system, right? A moral perspective.
Yes.
If you don't have that, you don't have a cult. And so if a cult leader wants to challenge certain ideas or ideologies, by definition, you can't really have a cult, I think.
I think, though, that some people desperately want one in many ways. I think that's what we were talking about before I turned this on was.
I mean, isn't a cult leader kind of challenging?
People do want that conformity. They do want to get rid of complexity. By the way, I love that you said the thing.
Isn't a cult leader kind of challenging society's rules and making their own? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Julie, you're up here with us. How are you, baby?
I need a book.
Queen B. All hail the queen. All hail the queen. Thank you so much, Queen B. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Seriously, you put me in the best mood today. I know you were talking about Dr. John. I just wanted to just say thank you so much. And this is about the happiest day I've had in many weeks now. And it's all up because of you. And I can't wait for Halloween.
Oh my goodness.
But no, I'm coming up to talk about Dr. John though. But
okay. What do you want to talk about with Dr. John?
Well, I did my own this. I know we're not listening to the live stream that they did day before yesterday, but I did do a live stream last night about it because I said that I felt like I was thrown up on by a psychologist. and I don't use the term psychobabble easily because it's supposed to minimize, things that it could be like real mental health issues, but he was doing he would have been kicked out of any conference of psychologists with that nonsense that he was talking about, and literally going from, source to theory to, studies and experiments. I mean, at rapid speed. And
he was gish galloping.
He was purposefully misleading. But the biggest
It's gish gallop. It's gish gallop. Basically,
I had with him was in my live stream, I demanded that he apologize for. Dr. John needs to issue an apology for comparing the situation of Lauren to a number of things, but most specifically Milgram's experiment. And if you don't know Milgram's experiment, he talked about it a little bit. But it's about, the use of electroconvulsive therapy, in that experiment where the authority figure, the teacher, is telling the participant to use therapy.
Can I explain it? So basically, if you go on YouTube, you can actually watch the Milgram experiment.
Right.
Basically, it's an old experiment, and they have a paid actor in one side of the situation. Like there's a wall,
right?
And they have a paid actor up behind the wall, and he's paid to basically scream in pain whenever the supposed electrical shock occurs. And the real person comes in, and they first do a light electrical shock, and then the person, there's the scientist or the doctor tells him to press the button to shock him. And every time he increases the voltage, and it's a study to see if an authority figure tells you to do something bad, will that a good person do it, basically. And this was kind of like something related to like kind of a study of like what happened with Germany with authority figures kind of telling evil people to do it.
That's
and
the
stuff
thing.
like that.
No, it's not kind of like that. Is exactly what the experiment was. That was the basis of Milgram. His interest. It was in the late 50s, early 60s when this took place. I can't say the date specifically, but people were trying to, come to terms with what happened in the Holocaust.
Yeah,
literally.
Pretty much.
And how is it that ordinary people can do such harm to people who they have no connection with? And in fact, the Eichmann trial specifically affected Milgram because he used the defense that he was only following orders.
Yeah.
Right. So that was the basis of this experiment. This is what they were trying to understand in this experiment. And for Dr. John to use this particular analogy to the case of Lauren Matthias, a YouTuber, is outrageous, atrocious, and he needs to apologize for it, period. That's all I have to say.
I think he just got away with it because he said so much gish gallop that no one can verify what he's saying. And if you don't know what gish gallop is, it's basically, it's like a debate tactic where I throw all like facts and figures at you so quickly that you can't actually like verify the facts, and you get away with just saying shit over like constant shit. It's like,
well, what I did was I went through like each one of the sources and studies he mentioned in that live stream to explain what that was that he was talking about. And, a lot of it is just, forget the Brad Pitt shit, but a lot of it is just, silly stuff, stupid stuff. He twists it. I think I called it Dr. John's psychological pretzel twisting.
Yeah, because we went through it and reviewed it too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and it was a bunch of bullshit. It was a bunch of bullshit.
And it was, the witch hunts were offensive kind of thing. It's not a witch hunt, but the Milgram's experiment, that's all I came up to say. The Milgram's experiment for talking and comparing this situation to that experiment using that particular analogy is offensive. It's wrong, and he should apologize. That's all I want to say.
It's just a ridiculous analogy to experiment to use, because who's the person of authority telling Christine or anyone what to do? It doesn't
Forget
relate.
Christine. Who's telling us what to do? Who's telling the public, your chat, what to think? Who's making us decide who's right or wrong? What authority figure is peer pressuring us into deciding if Lauren is right or wrong? Get the hell out of here, Dr. John.
Obviously, the Queen Bee cult, aren't you? Don't you know you're a part of a cult?
You're talking about a cult now, but
we're a part of a cult now.
I didn't mean to be a Debbie Downer here about it, but it really pissed me off, and I needed to come up and say that because I wanted to get out there to Dr. John that he should apologize for that.
He's not.
I know, but he should.
The guy, he's never going to apologize. He's got to double down, triple down, act like a fool.
Yeah, he's an ass. Anyway, thank you. But Queen Bee, I love you. And thank you so much. You put me in the greatest mood. Thank you so much. Spencer just said that. Say it again. Say thank you so much. Did you hear that? Spencer just said thank you so much.
Nice. That was really sweet, so sweet. Spencer. Thank you. Hope you have a good Sunday, buddy.
That was so cute. Okay. All right. Aww. Thank you. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, you're fine. Happy Sunday, baby. Thank you for coming.
Happy Sunday. And by the way, I got Beej. I got your back. I'm going to be doing live streams as BJ all week long. I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be BJ. I'm going to do the makeup.
You're going to fill in for us? Make sure Al's
supposed to be doing, the tip, how to apply your makeup. She never did. I might even send out gift baskets. She never sent out. I will be BJ all week long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
worry, BJ. We got you covered. No one's going to miss you.
Just make sure you got your Joker white makeup on.
Oh, yeah. I got it all, baby. Even these nuts.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, with that, you have a nice day, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
All right, we got through that.
Back to it.
Back to the cults. Back to reality.
We love a good sidebar.
That's definitely a sidebar.
They're messy because when I was growing up, I always said that I loved chaos. When I got into journalism, I said I love the newsroom because it's chaotic. And when I did my...
You think? Love making up drama and bullshit and causing a bunch of fuck shit chaos, in my opinion. Because you like it?
Study abroad in Israel. I said I love Old Jerusalem. It's a little chaotic.
Well, what's interesting about that is it reminds me of some research that was done on the healthiest families, and which was not my family growing up, by the way. But I mean, there was chaos in my family, but it wasn't a good chaos. There was a lot of yelling in my family. I don't know.
Dropping 20 memberships on us. Thank you. If you guys got one, please tell Miss KK thank you.
Whatever. So
sure, not all chaos is good chaos. But.
Right. But the reason I bring this up is because your comment's interesting. There's a lot of research on the healthiest families that shows in some ways that there's kind of a controlled chaos. In other words, like one of the researchers of one of these studies said that the healthiest families are like a 3-ring circus. Like there's all this stuff going on. There's all this exchange of ideas around like the dinner table. Say there's like challenges, confrontations. There's a lot going on, but those families are able to manage that, and they're able to listen to each other, and they're able to accept challenges. It's not like the family where you sit down to dinner and, this is kind of this might be like, these are families I knew growing up, by the way. Like you'd sit down to dinner and then the patriarch would come in and say, let's eat, and then somebody would talk and they'd say, be quiet, we're eating, right? Or whatever. Like I had these meals and, that like it's control. Like you don't challenge ideas. You don't challenge the let's say the patriarch. I don't know if that's the right term, but like it's the conformity you're talking about, especially if that family has a particular worldview.
Agreed.
Right? And the healthiest families, they're very compassionate, but they're also open. They're open to challenges to their belief system. So a lot of
wow, this is the biggest word salad I ever fucking listened to in my life.
Yeah. The whole bunch of fucking word salad. It's a bunch of bullshit, honestly. It
doesn't even make sense. Like you're analyzing it at all. Like he's saying that basically before. He was basically saying that an orderly, people are looking for order and come from order, look to join cults that are orderly. But isn't it usually sometimes people that have a chaotic background, like a fucked up family or something, that kind of join a cult, because that is like a new type of order, like a new system, like a father figure or someone that is actually a higher, that actually replaces the family dynamic that they missed. That's what my thought process was, but I could be wrong. I'm not a fucking PhD. I'm just an idiot that watched a few fucking documentaries, but I don't know. That's my thoughts. I could be wrong. I'm not a PhD, but I don't know. And then this whole thing, like the patriarch, the father comes home and says, "Shut up, eat your food. No one speak." That's kind of a fucked up house. I don't know about that. I think everyone just talked, but I don't know. But it is what it is. But yeah, it's just word salad. The guy, it's the problem is like some people say shit just to sound smart, but have no substance. You know, that's the thing. So far, we're listening to it, and it makes this, what he's saying is just to sound smart, and it just doesn't make fucking sense. Brad Pitt tipped this off to his stalking hearing on John. Can't even say it, John. Yeah, Brad Pitt needs to come forward. He might need to get a protective order pretty soon. Brad Pitt, we have your support. That's exactly what John does, beat him. I guess I never really listened to him, but like, Jesus Christ, this is just word salad. Like, this is like, I would hate to listen to this shit. Like, honestly, I feel like we could get a better philosophical debate if we just got a bunch of potheads to smoke marijuana and discuss like their points of view on cults. Probably be more entertaining, to be honest with you. Is that right, Queen? It's braiding her hair right now.
Yep. It'd be a hell of a lot more entertaining than this shit. Let me tell you that.
I can confirm, Brits. Like, I can confirm that is true. It's Jello salad from the 1970s. Yeah, man. But Jesus Christ.
And he really thinks he's doing something. Like, he really thinks he's fucking putting it out there. You know what I mean? Like, he thinks he's putting it down here.
Yeah, I think this is like the kind of the situation where with the emperor, we find out the emperor has no clothes because of that 9-hour live. Everyone's going to look at the shit that they talked about and say, wow, these guys have no fucking clue what they're talking about.
Yeah. And I mean, this is just a mere fucking 3 months ago. Shit, this is just 3 fucking months ago.
No wonder the people that like were like against their opinions on the Delphi case thought they were idiots. I would too.
I mean, yeah, this is shit they were talking about. I mean,
like usually,
coin. Like, if this is what y'all been doing over there, I mean, I don't blame them for being mad at you.
Yeah, man. The emperor rents his color clothes.
Shit.
They might have a particular worldview, but they're not set in that worldview. Mm-hmm. They understand that there's other perspectives that matter too.
Pumped it up to 1.5.
Controlled chaos. Yeah, I don't like chaos
Thank God.
necessarily, but that's what I'm referring to is like things that aren't conform. Like I never have been drawn to conformity.
Well, that's
the complexities of the world are my friend.
Yeah.
And of people, the complexities of people and of relationships and of dynamics. Like I think I've always been drawn to complexities. And I remember when we were first dating, I would say to you, like, I like ideas.
Right. You would say all the time, I'm an idea girl. And I'm like, well, I'm an idea guy.
So you were like, take me now.
Right. I'm like, I haven't dated an idea. Until you, I haven't dated.
Are you kidding me? I'm an idea girl. I'm an idea guy. Let's get married.
Look at this. D's Vegas says, love our queen for 50.
Oh, well, thank you, B. Look, I appreciate you, baby. Let me see here. I didn't even see this here.
Bro, are we watching
D's Vegas? Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. And here, let's see here. Wow. And Wall would climb with the $20 to Brad Pitt tipped us off to his stalking hearing on John. See how it says Jawn? John.
Are we seeing like the start of two narcissists meeting each other and just like marrying? Like, I'm an idea person. I'm an idea guy. I'm brilliant. I'm the smartest person around.
I'm an idea guy. Well, guess what? Daddy's here.
Oh my god.
Dude, I cannot with these people.
Idea girl for a long time. Like I don't, so that was really refreshing. Getting back to the analogy of the 3-ring circus with healthy families.
Skipping how much you liked me. Getting back to family escape. Okay.
Getting back to the 3-ring circus analogy, I think it's also important to point out why I like that analogy. And by the way, I don't know if there's no circuses anymore, right? There's no people probably don't know what a 3-ring circus
circuses have been canceled. Circuses have been canceled. Yeah. They're bad.
So when I was a kid,
people are actively trying to cancel SeaWorld too. Which
when I was a kid, we go to the circus. We go to the old school circus.
Whoa, stop that shit.
Thing, right? So I know what a 3-ring circus is.
And it's probably
fuck SeaWorld. Fuck SeaWorld. That's terrible.
Now Beacham's pissed. You want to fucking talk about SeaWorld, Lauren? How you got me?
She's like, I don't think we should cancel SeaWorld. SeaWorld is the most fucking horrible thing they do. Like literally the whales go crazy. That's why they go around and around in a whale. It's fucked up to no degree. It is an evil fucking situation. Like, I think animal torture should be illegal. I'm sorry. Especially for fucking whales, who are pretty smart creatures. So, yeah, that's fucked up. So,
and then they wonder why these, and the people that train them, they love them. They do good with them. You know what I mean? I'm sure that they don't mean to kill them. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, goddamn, when they snap, they snap. You can't. I mean, that's.
I love how the psychologist's husband doesn't explain to his wife, hey, SeaWorld's a terrible place because if you put a person in a room with no stimulus, in a blank room with no stimulus for like a huge amount of time, they go fucking crazy. And that's what happens to whales. They go fucking crazy because they lack the stimulus of being free. And then they start becoming violent and they start killing people. Like there has been one whale that particularly tried to kill people in captivity. Like that's what happens. And the same thing happens. Like it's fucked up what they do with the elephants and in the circus and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure a circus can get by without animals. I don't think SeaWorld can. He told us she keeps him in a cage. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, it makes me wonder, like, does John even really know his wife? In my opinion, she's gone doing this news media shit in their live stream. And I say that because in the live stream that her and Grayson did on their Crime Con T, whatever the fuck that shit is, when they were talking, Grayson slipped up. And if looks could kill, she'd have been gone. Lauren looked at her like, what the fuck? She's like, we haven't been home in almost 2 weeks or some shit like that. So, I mean, when they're traveling and they're gone for these fucking weeks at a time and shit, months at a time, she was at the Daybell trial for months at a time.
Bro, and imagine like a situation where I think he's mostly just going back, I think he's mostly just trapped in his books. I think he reads his books. He's reading.
Yeah.
And she's out running around chasing her dreams or whatnot to be famous again because she wants to be in front of the camera. She wants to be loved by the masses. And I guess the husband wants everyone to think he's a fucking genius. And he's smart.
He home and reads books and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And works. And that's that.
I always find,
for all of us.
I always find a person is really smart, maybe and wise, but also someone that can actually use their knowledge for useful things. Like I was watching this YouTuber, I think it's like a Venture or something like that. He's like he retired from YouTube because he got tired of people keep on bothering him. He had like 15 million subs and he would just survive in Alaska. He would just like go in Alaska, outdoor boys. He would just
find him.
Yeah, they would just bother him because he was like a celebrity, but he's like in the middle of like Alaska and he's just like crab fishing.
Go out in the middle of fucking Alaska to find him. That's what I'm asking you.
That's what he said. I think he was like a celebrity over there. People would see him in Alaska and he'd bother him and his family. And he just doesn't like that. He was like a celebrity whenever he went to the cities or went around and he just didn't want to do that. And I just liked his stuff, but he knew exactly what berries to eat, how to fucking camp, how to survive in the wilderness. And I always thought that was actually how a real smart person, like, shut off the electricity. This guy will be okay. And he's teaching his kid that. And I always thought that was kind of cool. But like when you're reading a book about, so-and-so study about it's like, okay, that's going to be really useful in the end times. All right. Oh, thank you, Crime on Rails. Have you not seen the live where he says she let him out for food? He doesn't look like he has been deprived of food. Probably.
Thank you, Katie K, for dropping 10 memberships on us. I appreciate you showing love. You guys got one from her. Please tell her thank you.
We need to see that episode, Angel. I've never seen that episode, Angel.
They get in here and they get into this they get into talking about the 13-year-old unaliving himself. And
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah, I mean, it's exploiting animals. Sure, there's a lot of problems.
But moving on to right. Yeah.
So, but one of the interesting parts of that, it's not just that there's a lot going on and there's a lot of complexity and there's controlled chaos in the three-ring circus. It's also that each member, if you think about the three-ring circus, is like activity going on in the circus, right? You have a three-ring circus, you've got different components, you've got different elements of the circus operating at the same time. And the importance of that in terms of this analogy for the healthiest families is that each member, if you think of each member as being in a different part of that chaos, they all have their own identities. And those identities are respected. And those identities are acknowledged, right? It's not like the family where you sit down and the father's like, if you don't agree with me, you can just leave this table right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
right?
stop.
I'm sending you all the private schools so you can learn exactly.
Okay, I just Googled three-ring circus, and it says a public spectacle, especially one with little substance. And he's trying to explain that a three-ring circus is one of complexity and has three sections of it of complexity. Fantastic job. Great analogy using a fucking three-ring circus as your analogy. Fantastic job. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's good. It's a good channel, Outdoor Boys. It's kind of cool. Keep it playing. You keep on playing. Sorry, I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, that's wild. Amy, you're up here with us, baby. How are you doing?
Hi, Beecham. I'm Queen. How are you?
Hey, Amy. What's up?
Listen. Can you give me a recap of who is this person and why are they giving her so much attention?
Because the lady is like a combination of Betty and BJ, and basically she couldn't handle criticism on TikTok or her messages coming out, so she purposely misused the RO system to try to put an innocent woman into jail for 30 days, and also try to cost that woman tens of thousands of dollars and put a GPS tracker on her.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I gave you the briefest summary I could give you.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope that helps you out.
Hi, Queen.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you, baby? What's going on?
Not much.
B Tim's being silly tonight.
Yeah.
What you been up to, Biddy?
Not much.
You been covering Betster?
Not really.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I've been busy.
Oh, that's good.
Been busy over there?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I don't blame you, baby. I don't blame you.
Someone asked me, do I like animals more than humans? I will say I like animals more than humans, to be completely honest.
Uncle B Tim just loves the heck out you, buddy.
No, I don't love that animal. I'm excluding that one from the animal kingdom.
You know he does. You know he loves you. Yes, he does.
Be nice.
No, I'm never going to be nice. Never.
Yeah.
I think I like all animals. I just think like humans are very cruel to very smart, intelligent animals. And it actually kind of pisses me off. Like when I see like gorillas in captivity and you see them, they're smart enough to know how to work a fucking iPhone. Like they're telling someone to screen down so they can watch iPhone pics. You know, it's fucking wrong when they're in captivity like that, So it is what it is. That's just my opinion. We can keep on playing. Keep on trucking.
How I
think. Right. You have to be a little.
We're sending our son to a private school, but not so that he can think like us, but teach him how to think. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
At that table where the typically father sits down and controls everything in the conversation, right? And kids don't talk. And then if a kid challenges something, the kid's sent away from the table. Like the three-ring circus ideal or healthy families is the opposite in the sense that each of those kids at the table has a voice. Yeah. The parents may not agree with them, but they will acknowledge the difference. They will acknowledge that voice. They will give them a voice. And they might say, at the end of the day, in a healthy family, the parents make the decisions, but they don't shut the kid down. And the three-ring circus, each identity is unique and acknowledged and represented. It's given a voice in the family. And so I think the healthiest families are in many ways a model that is anti-cult-like, right? Because they're open, they acknowledge reality. There's no expert like the patriarch that's controlling everything, that's seeking conformity, like the thing you said. It's not, you're not trying to get everyone on the same page and to conform and to be exactly alike. You're not trying to develop have cookie cutters that are your kids, right? Like you're trying to grow healthy, independent human beings that are capable of critical thinking and independent thought.
Yeah.
And they're open to ideas.
Yeah. Thank you. Of course, John and I were talking about this, and relating it to our own personal lives before we turned this on, which, we're not going to necessarily go there, but I will say that I think in my life, I have, since I was young, resisted conformity. And that's I would say that's one of my strengths and one of my weaknesses. I just want to say that I think that it's a strength of mine. I question things. I stand up for things I believe in. And at the same time, due to resisting conformity, I get a lot of people that don't like me. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, martyr.
Bringing this back to true crime, I feel like conformity is also an issue when it comes to crime and criminals. If the people get angry and dehumanize when people don't conform.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we were discussing. We were also discussing this when it comes to crime. We were talking about.
We talked about Lori Daybell endlessly, and she's an example of someone who's very literal. She's an ideologue. She has a particular worldview that she's not going to deviate from no matter what. And because of those qualities, she lacks empathy. She lacks compassion. Like she murders. She's involved. She's a co-conspirator or directly murders these kids because of her ideology and how she sees them fitting into this larger puzzle of the New Jerusalem, right? And so she's an example of someone who, because of this very close view of the world, if you go back to these elements of control, certainty, and closure, she's got all of them in spades, and they all kind of coalesce with her into this situation where she can call people evil spirits or zombies, dehumanize them, get them to conform to her worldview. So they're like little pawns on the chessboard. Get them to conform to her worldview and then justify murder.
Can we stop here?
Tylee didn't conform. Tylee didn't conform. I mean, that's where I have a lot of.
If you don't, you almost made me start throwing down like something and screaming. I'm very upset. My mood.
I was trying to hurry up. I was trying.
But isn't that kind of what he just did to us last, like 2 nights ago? Where he basically villainized us all, called us like fucking trolls or whatnot, and said that we were trying to force us to conform to his worldviews of what he wanted us to think about how shitty his wife did try to frame an innocent woman, and this used a bunch of bullshit studies in a book that from 2009 talking about fucking cyber stalking. I mean, I think that was like an iPhone fucking 11. I think was that like an iPhone 7 back then? So it's kind of interesting that he's imploring the same tactics in which he denounces about Daybell's in her cult. That's very interesting. Just my thoughts on that.
Yeah, look, and Madison says the empathy for Lori Vallow is a weird thing to do when you diminish someone to just stalk her.
Australia?
Tylee was deemed difficult.
I'm sorry, what?
Cyber stalking in Australia, apparently it was from. I didn't know it was Australia. Great. Well, part of me wants fucking Dr. John to visit Australia and give a nice hug to the fucking kangaroos. The male ones. Let's just say that much.
Caffeinated Duchess says, is he seriously trying to say that Lori Vallow is okay because she did what she did because of religion?
Yeah.
And KDK said, what? Empathy for Lori? Donna DeMarco, thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome to the hive, Biddy. But we're all sexist, stalkers, bullies, coupled with a personality disorder when John wants to feel smart.
Yeah.
Peter Griffith, sit down. We're about tired of you over here with your word salad trying to be smart.
You know what? Part of me wants him to get into Jones's doxing captor and fly around just like the show. Like in his outfit, and he drives around in the doxing copter around trying to look for the trolls.
The doxing copter, that's Jones. You got it in her front yard.
She got in the front yard. Maybe she'll let Peter Griffin use her doxing copter. So if people don't know, this lady, we don't want to mention her name, but She like when she was exposed, she has a fucking little miniature helicopter in front of her house. And we call it the Dachshund copter, just so anyone knows. But anyway, for the new ones, you can keep on playing.
Conform. She was outspoken, and someone like Lori Valadeva who believes that she is, holier than thou or righteous or Chad Daybell, that they have the higher moral ground,
right,
can deem her dark and deem other people dark that don't agree with them. And I just see that. I see this in our world so much these days. And this is actually honestly what started our conversation today, that when you don't conform, you are deemed dark, you are dehumanized.
Right. Or if you have a different perspective or a different worldview, or there's so many things, our world is, I don't know, man, it's obviously a very divided world right now. And I think a lot of these elements are in play. And the thing is but one of the challenges in today's world is that evidence doesn't matter. The whole idea of a post-fact world is true. Because Lori Daybell, for example, is someone who is oblivious to evidence and facts, right? Like in many ways, if you create this fictional world, this fantasy world, and you go live in that world, then evidence doesn't matter. You're not going to change your mind ever.
You don't have to change your mind if you're an ideologue.
Right. But the point is, like, when you start living in this world that's divorced from evidence and facts, then you start moving in the direction of
like Lauren.
Right. And when you start moving in the direction of pure fantasy, and you amplify those fantasies and you pretend that those fantasies are real every single day, that can lead in a really dark, violent direction. Because essentially people that challenge that fantasy are going to be demonized.
Yes. And this is essentially the Daybell case.
Oh my God.
That's our world right now, but yeah. Right.
Literal and figurative demons. Right. And if, you want to know.
This is like that she's talking about herself 3 months later. Like the same things. Like she's in this fantasy where she's like, I'm fearful for my life. I'm going to be killed by the sock lady in the bar. She has text messages that will destroy my life. I need a protective order. I need her to go to jail. I need a GPS device. Everyone that agrees with that lady is a demon and evil. A narcissist. They're just trying to destroy me. Like, yeah, maybe you should look in the motherfucking mirror before you psychoanalyze anyone. I'm just saying. This is the most ironic fucking take I've ever seen in my life. Holy fuck. We're going to play more.
A better understanding of crime is a better understanding of ourselves. Like, I've watched how people can demonize other people and deem them dark because they don't conform and they disagree.
One of the things a cult leader wants to do is they want to impose their version of reality on every single cult member, and they want complete acquiescence, right? They want complete conformity, because if you challenge their fantasy, then you're a problem, right? Again, Tylee. If you challenge the fantasy at all, then not only are you challenging their ego and their very perspective on reality, but you're undercutting everything that person believes in, and everything, right? You're kind of undercutting everything they stand for. In other words, the very essence they are. And that is, for a cult leader, that's intolerable.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sounds like you guys.
Yeah.
I'm proud about that.
Yep.
Still. And thank you. Yeah. Anything else? Guys, this is like I said, we were talking about similar things for the last 40 minutes.
I think we as parents, we have a lot of fears about having a child, right, in this world of like cyberbullying and dehumanization and conformity, right? All of this stuff. Like, our world does not encourage independent thought.
Bro, can you stop this for a moment?
The world does not encourage critical thinking, creativity, imagination, facts.
Yeah, we were talking about this. That's true. That's what we were discussing, and our worries about raising a child in this world. And yeah.
Cyberbullying is essentially a version of all of this, by the way. Cyberbullying is vilifying and dehumanizing someone without looking at the complexities of the situation, and then just ruthlessly trying to, cancel them or eliminate them. Or in many ways, it's like a symbolic type of murder.
I thought this was real fucking rich right here. This right here, boy. See, now listen, there a lot of that bullshit was just a bunch of word salad. Now here you go.
What? Murder? Bro, I remember my stepdad used to say, like, if someone tried to bully you, just punch them in the face. And then if and that was pretty much it. Like, it was kind of like jail. You know what I mean? Like, you have to show some that you're not someone easily taken advantage of. I swear to God, like people need to get like grow some fucking thicker skin. Like I'm just saying, sometimes I get like some, but like I don't know. That's how I was. Maybe just a different situation. I'm worried about cyberbullying. It's like gonna kill me. No, it's not. It's not gonna kill you. That's just my opinion. But this is their thought process. Like they think cyberbullying is going to kill them. And their concept of cyberbullying is literally a lady making a TikTok video dancing to text on the fucking screen with no one's name or a face on it. That's cyberbullying. Like, okay, believe me, you don't know what real cyberbullying is. I've seen real fucking cyberbullying a little bit, I'll be a little too far. Maybe, but I'm just saying, like, I've seen like a situation. Remember that guy that was accused of being, he was like a game guy, right? And he had like a mask on and everything, and he was like a famous guy on TikTok, right? Remember that story, Queen? And he was accused of doing something to a woman, and then they all went after him, accusing him of being some sort of rapist. It turned out he wasn't, and he unalived himself. That would be an actual example, like when you have a situation where a guy is accused of like being a rapist or some horrible thing, and that's an assassination of character. Someone saying, oh, you're dancing, I'm going to reveal your text messages, is nothing. But if someone says, oh, you're a rapist, or you've done this, that's a bad situation. That is something, and where everyone jumps on you, that could be considered a bad situation of actual, some kind of bullying could be occurred. So I don't know what they're talking about. I think they don't quite understand that there's real people that suffer from a situation, a serious situation like that. And there's some people who are in fictitious La La Land that think that lady dancing on TikTok with text on the screen with not your face on it or saying even your name is cyberbullying. I'm just saying. People need to wake the fuck up. So, and it's kind of weird that she kind of diminishes an actual claim where someone who is going through a life ruination situation where they lose their job or they lose their reputation and stuff like that. Not a situation where your texts are going to be revealed. If she would have just kept her goddamn mouth shut and didn't do a 9-hour live and didn't do this stupid RO, she could have literally got ahead of it, stated, I talk shit about people and I wasn't a good friend, guys. I'm sorry. That would have been that. And she would have kept it moving. And no one would have gave a fuck.
Bro, what's up?
Hey, girl. This is what I see, and maybe I'm thinking too deep into it. But she said, I've had no contact. I haven't addressed them. I haven't said anything. And to me, this is them. They knew in the Patreon that we saw previously, her previous one. We heard them say, well, they're listening. They're in there. Of course, they're going. They know that they're in there, right? So it's kind of like them poking at them talking to them, but in a weird way, using a real life people that lost their lives to Lori and Chad and Alex, real people. They're using that case to
that's a good point.
Put themselves like they're like, and she slipped up like in her 9-hour live. She referred to herself like she knows how Tylee felt. I know how Charles felt. So it's like she's using her Daybell audience to kind of poke back at Christina, but in a very manipulative way. This is super manipulative.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Super. That's just what I'm saying. I don't know. This isn't. She's not comparing herself to them. She's kind of getting ahead with her gems in that Patreon of, hey, this is 3 months ago. Shit's going down, but you have to think for yourself. But yeah, that's just what I see. I just see her using Daybell to those victims. That's just how I see this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. And I couldn't write that in chat. Sorry, it was a lot.
Yeah, I think that's a good point where she's basically trying to use the Daybell case as a way to like springboard so that they can all like imagine anything from Christine or anything is like there. She's the bad guy. She's the villain as well. I guess that's what your point is.
Yeah, and like, how did they start off? Talking about cults, right? So it's like they when people are this deep into manipulation, in my opinion, and I can have that opinion, but when you're that manipulative, like to a whole level that I've never seen before, everything that you do, there is a reason why you do it. You don't just do things. There's a reason why you went in that Patreon and you started, and that's just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you're using Daybell to kind of poke back and kind of let your quote, whatever you got going on, Christina and other people, to kind of let them know that, you know, and who in the hell, like, did this cat grow up, was he a teenager like in the 1940s or 50s? I've never seen anybody except Leave It to Beaver that ever had the dad that said, no, son, you can't have an opinion. Get up from the table. What the heck? But I'm sure his house is like a damn three-ring circus there. Woo, you got a lot of personalities flying around that table. Grayson crying in the background. Shit. Wild. But that's just what I see, so I'll hop back down. But it's just you kind of have to kind of think outside the box and not listen to the words they're saying, but listen to the message they're trying to give and how that fits, not the actual words. Anyway, it's good talking to you. I can't believe BTM actually agreed with me. Let me circle the date. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just yanking your chain.
Well, thank you for calling from beyond the grave. We'll make sure to do a seance later on to summon you again, Rowena, with your.
I'm going to send you a puppy. I will send you a puppy. I'm so glad to know that you love animals more than people. So now we can send you all the puppies and all the things. So
no.
Has Queen seen when Dr. John threw his glasses?
Yes. Did you ever see that scene, Queen?
I saw.
That was hilarious.
My husband, I showed it to Mr. Rowe today, and he goes, "Is he about to cry?"
The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
It's what he said. He goes, "Is he about to cry?" I said, "I think so." He said, "I've never seen a grown man be so in his emotions."
We need more like that. You're the Godfather when like he's like said, "You're a man, stop crying." He slaps him across the face. I feel like that should have been. I wish he could cut like the guy from Godfather could come back for his name, but he could just walk into him, just smack him across. "You're a man, stop crying."
That's right. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was my favorite. I need to go back and yeah, I need to go back and find that and clip that because that was hilarious. So, yeah. Throwing of the glasses, the dramatics, and the way he puts his hands to his chest, and I mean, it was something I've never seen a grown man act that way over being interrupted. Tell me you're not entitled.
Hi, Joyce.
All right, well, I'll hop down. Y'all get back to playing it. I just wanted to, y'all kind of put that in your head when you're listening to this, because that's what I'm picking up. And I could be totally wrong. I could be wrong. It's just, that's what I'm getting from it.
Bro, that'd be hilarious. I'll just play that clip. Are you pressed? Are you mad? Just I'll play that while he's throwing his glasses down.
Oh, God, it was great.
All right, let's play more of the cult. Let's learn from Dr. John about cults, or Dr. Matthias.
Yes. All right. Thank you for letting me up. Bye.
Bye. All right, Queen. Are you there?
Yes, I am. Hold on 1 second, baby. Hold on, I'm unmuted.
Okay. You can. I'm ready for you. You can play more if you want.
And sadly, in our world today, so many teens harm themselves because of these campaigns. Because to a 13-year-old, that's their world. And to a 13-year-old has a really hard time envisioning a future in which that's going to be over.
Yeah, the only way to end is by killing themselves.
You you create a sense of hopelessness because this person has to go to school every day. They have to deal with these same people.
Did you just hear that? And John didn't say shit.
Yeah.
Of the situation, and then just ruthlessly trying to, cancel them or eliminate them. Or in many ways, it's like a symbolic type of murder. And sadly, in our world today, so many teens harm themselves because of these campaigns. Because to a 13-year-old, that's their world. And to a 13-year-old has a really hard time envisioning a future in which that's going to be over.
Yeah, the only way to end is by killing themselves.
You create a sense of hopelessness because this person has to go to school every day. They have to deal with these same people that are bullying them every day. They don't see an end to this. They don't see an end to the pain. And they can't stop it. They're helpless. Because a lot of times the victims of cyberbullying have no power in these schools. There's a sense of helplessness. And there's a sense that this is permanent, that this is never going to end.
Well, you do wonder how it's going to end. Like, think of it this way. It used to be that bullying would happen incessantly at school, but guess what? The kid could still come home and then get away from said bullying. Not anymore. The bullying is incessant. It's 24/7. It's on their phone because it's social media, because it's cyberbullying, because it can reach thousands of people, even neighboring schools, even the city. When people follow, like, it never ends.
Right.
And they will do this to hurt them. And the people behind it think that it's like just that they're going to get this teenager to conform or shame them or hurt them or let every person know that they are evil. And like, I think just watching, with crime, there are crimes of cyberbullying. There are things to see how it happens. Yeah, we're worried parents trying to process how to manage this world and how if you don't conform, people will hurt you. People that think it's a righteous thing to hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, but in a way, like this whole idea is centuries old. It's right. It's negotiating difference, tolerating difference. That's what a lot of it is.
Yeah, to accept it. Yeah.
Different ideas, different cultures, different skin colors, different interests. Right? It could go on and on. Just difference.
Different worldviews.
People are most comfortable when, typically, unless you're like a critical thinker, they're most comfortable when people agree with them and when people conform. Right? There's so much research in social psychology showing that, like, the whole birds of a feather idea. People seek out people that are similar and they're most comfortable with that. And when they're challenged, when people are different, they feel threatened. It's that simple. It's really simple. Well, a lot of this is about threat.
Well, I think this is actually, you just nailed the problem with social media that is new to human beings in the past, couple decades, which is because we like conformity and we like to be around people that know us, we could pick a neighborhood to live in and a world and a state and feel a little bit safer. And social media broadens our world into a lot of different people, and it feels scary to a lot of people.
I want to just say, by the way, I just read an article the other day that was this is one of the reasons we're having this conversation, that was absolutely frightening to me, and that is that a lot of teenagers are now using deepfakes.
Oh, wow.
Teenagers are using deepfakes to engage, to amplify these cyberbullying campaigns. And the law, the gist of the article is that the law hasn't caught up. The law doesn't know what to do with deepfakes yet.
Right. Like in Sweden, or in Denmark, aren't they giving every citizen in Denmark a copyright of their face?
Yeah, I know, but
how do you deal with it?
We're so, the laws on AI and deepfakes are so far behind in terms of what's legal, what's not. Is it legal for a teenager that wants to harm another child? Is it legal for them to create an avatar of that other kid?
I know.
And then have them say fake things or have them say, cruel things that they've never said, right? And then use that as part of the cyberbullying. Think about that. Think about that world, right? And not only that, you can do it for politicians, right? You can change.
I know, and not only that, but our laws have actually lessened recently. What happened? We removed any protections for AI, and it is scary.
But that is somewhat separate than deepfakes. But this is this idea of deepfakes and creating avatars of kids that you want to bully is insane, right? Because there's no limits.
Oh, we were talking about cults.
Someone with that.
And there is this is their world, and the only way to end this stuff when a teenager is being cyberbullied is self-harm. It is so.
Well, what?
In theory. So there's basically two ways that a cyberbullying campaign would end against a child. Number one is the child harm themselves, in which case I guess the bullies will feel vindicated, as crazy as that is. The other way is some type of intervention. And the problem with that is the law, the legalities of this are really confusing, right? There are laws against.
This guy's
there are laws against obviously against certain types of assault and violence, right? But what if it goes across state lines, right? It's really confusing, and the world has not caught up with this.
Yeah.
Bro, these guys are paranoid.
That was heavy.
Fuck. These people are paranoid as
fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
This guy's there's only one way. There's two ways to deal with the cyberbullying, and one of them is to off yourself. Thanks for the words of encouragement for the children. Jesus Christ. Usually people don't worry. It's not going to end. It's not the end of the world. We'll get through it. You know what I mean? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. He's like, it's all over, guys. Dude, this is what you're going to hear from your psychologist. Holy fuckeries. What the fuck are we listening to?
Can you imagine though? Listen, now maybe people will have a better idea as to why the fuck her kid was so goddamn scared like she claimed. If you're fucking telling people this, I can only imagine what the fuck you guys have told him.
Yeah, I know.
About be careful of the dark side, be careful of the dark people. You know what I'm saying? Don't get close. They're dark. They're evil. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I can only imagine the shit they were pumping his fucking head full of. Holy fuck, bro.
Jesus,
man.
Christ.
Well, I never thought that. Look, like I said, this is fucking wild, man. I know she's going to get fucking pissed off about it. Like I said, I'll link it in the description, but what the fuck, dude? This is crazy shit.
We need, can I share my screen for a moment?
Yeah, hell yeah. We're almost done with this. There's like 5 minutes left. You just want to shut it off now? We can. There's like 3 minutes left.
Is he going to talk about the death of 13-year-olds more?
I don't know what the fuck he's got. I don't know. Go ahead. You can share your screen.
Just for a second. It's just something I want to play.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
This is what Dr. John needs.
Godfather, I don't know what to do. You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
That's what Dr. John needs. You can act like a man. What's wrong with you?
Jeez.
Rose sent me that. That was funny. You can act like a man. Smack him. That's what they need, man. He needs that smack. Like, wake the fuck up. Jesus Christ. I always thought the best way is to look for solutions. You know what I mean? That's what you should do as a psychologist, is to kind of people are in their mind prisons on the limitations. Like, they think that their lives are over because of social media, or they're over because of a situation, but that's all in their mind. I always think of that like back to Dune, where it's like fear is the mind killer type of deal. The original Dune. I think they said in the new Dune, but anyway, the thought process is, I always thought as psychologists is to work you through the barriers that limit you. And this guy's like fear, everything's over, doom and gloom, motherfucker. It's just wild. He's got, let me see. He's going to throw a book at you, B. Tim. Yeah, right. You want to play more of that crazy person, or we're not done with that? I don't know. It's all been very weird since 9 Hour Live. Bet most folks never knew she all had this kind of. Well, she's leakage. So she's talking about cyber stalking, and she's looking up articles about other bullying cases. And it's just leakage. It's that she thinks that she's being stalked and harassed. In the end of the day, you have 321,000 subs, and you only have what? A few channels that make videos on you? That's a blessing. Honestly. Are you fucking kidding me? This channel alone probably has like fucking 25 fucking 20 channels that make shit on us on a constant basis. Do you think I give a fuck? No. Let me see. Shows screenshots of Lauren's Facebook post saying, thanks to Nate, I got a copy of Hell's Book. Yeah, I've seen that. I guess that's the receipts. She really did fuck over that lady with the book. This whole thing is weird. All this over a person making a TikTok video that only had 300 followers. Well, it was the fear that the truth would come out about how she really just got close to these people and used them, these victims' families, and used them to basically make money and shit talk these people. That's pretty much it. And by the way, that's not unique to her. It's done a lot in the true crime sphere. A lot of people, some like true crime channels, will get close to families to get the scoop on the information and go live about it. Happens all the time. Every single case, there's someone that does that. Sometimes they'll try to get close to the neighbor. Or it was a Quinn Simon when they got close, like Molly and the rest got close to that neighbor, and then she tried to advertise her cooking TikTok channel. Yeah, man, it's just a very doom and gloom. It looks like they're suffering from depression or something, or I think they need psychological help. I think they both need to go to a therapist and someone that snaps them out of it, to be completely honest with you. That's just my opinion. Appreciate Corey's receipts. That Facebook message. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? Hardly anyone would have even known about this. Yeah, and probably no one would really care to report on it. I think they both do too. Then they need to get a refund because that therapist is not doing his motherfucking job. They're trying to they're trying to be anti-bully, cyberbully advocates. Well, you can't really be an anti-cyberbully advocate when you're basically trying to entrap a woman to get her arrested. Yeah, the babysitter quit. Yeah, that was wild, that situation. After I saw Laura's receipts, I fully believed her. Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's a pretty sad situation. Then you teach them to be survivors and work through issues and teach them how to solve problems. Well, that is the one thing about being a genius is to problem solve. It's not just like remember an art, like a book article or whatnot, or like a book chapter or lines like that. It's problem solving. And you can do that mentally as well. Peekaboo in 30 minutes. Oh, shit, 30 minutes. I think the whole family needs a therapist. The whole family needs, I think definitely those two. And Grayson as well. How they thought all this would help. Because when you have a shared delusion, because this is what we're seeing. Like, you know how they like to make commentary about cults and they have these shared delusions? You could have a shared delusion when you're in a situation. So you're in this area where you have Lauren, Dr. Matthias, and Grayson, and maybe some other people who are believing they're in their little tiny world, and they have these shared delusions that they're being cyber stalked and they're victims. And then they feed off each other. It's like a loop. It's like a Karen victimhood loop, where one says you're a victim, the other one says you're a victim, and the other one says you're a victim. And anyone outside this little circle is basically the enemy. Basically, anyone that's the outsider of this circle is the enemy. He's more of a genius, though. Beat him, yeah, for sure. Throw the DSM book at him. Oh my God. Laurie and Chad had shared delusions, just like these people have shared delusions, where they think they're fucking victims, but in actuality, they are not victims. They are the victimizers. They attempted to use the court system to fuck over people. Grayson, go home. Yeah, she needs to go home, but she's not going to go home because she's starstruck. She's in the delusion. She's in the cult. She's in the cult of the fucking Hidden True Crime podcast that think they're victims. And unfortunately, I think like the psychologist on the panel, like the psychologist, Dr. Matthias, is just feeding this delusions and just like giving like, instead of pulling them out of this delusion and stabilizing them, he's just feeding into it with all these books and stuff like that. Like a smart person who didn't want to have this shit blow up in their face would actually have, I don't know, take it civilly. If you believe she defamed you, then you do it. Personally, I probably wouldn't give a fuck about a channel with 300 because it shows to me that she's not trying to put it on her main channel. And I would just ignore her and let her make her TikTok videos that shits on me and move on. How could they think this would help their case? This is pathetic. That's because they don't have anyone in reality. Okay, so you have to realize Grayson, Dr. Matthias, and Lauren Matthias are living in a alternate reality in which they think everything that is happening to them is true, and they're the victims and the care. And I call it, let's call it the Karen verse. They're in the Karen verse, and we're in reality. And And in the Karen verse, apparently TikTok channels that have 300 people that make dance videos without saying your name is going to burn down your kingdom, and it's like a death sentence. So in the Karen verse, these people are like freaking out and they're like worried. And then you have like, and they try to suck in other people in the Karen verse to join them, to expand their verse of the Karen verse. And that's what we're seeing. But unfortunately for us, in reality, we have to deal with the Karen verse because the Karen verse has money and is able to sue people and fuck with them in real life. In layperson language, they're full of crap. Yes, they're full of shit. But unfortunately, because they have money, we have to deal with their bullshit. If they were broke motherfuckers, we would just laugh at them like BJ and look at them like idiots. But unfortunately, Delulu people who are crazy that have money have to affect us all. Sadly enough. Unfortunately, the internet has made these people richer, and now they're a problem. Now they just throw their money around. They have 4 lawyers. They're just pissing people off with their bullshit lawyers and everything. And now we got to deal with it. The Delulu land. Oh yeah, Delulu land. This are the type of people who call the cops. Bro, this bitch called the cops to get from the restaurant. She thought she needed an escort from the restaurant to her car in the daytime. What? Lady, do never take a New York City subway ever, because you would freak the fuck out. I'm just saying. You'd be like, oh shit. There's cops. There's all these. Give me a break. All right. What's next? What next? We're gonna.
It's very odd that they are so deep into this Daybell and Lori shit that they just, now that it's over, it's almost like they don't really know what to do with themselves.
Yeah. That's how they made their money. That was their whole life. Dr. Matthias has Gina Fogg, and he doesn't want to lose her. Losing license for her. I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't even know what that image is, but now I get it. Sorry. Took me a moment. Now I get you. Definitely put a dunce cap on me for not being able to read that. Grayson seems annoying as fuck. Grayson seems to be very young, and when you're young, you're stupid. I hate to tell this to people. My father used to tell me this all the time. He used to say, you're stupid. You're young and stupid. And now that I've gotten older, I agree with him. And when you're young, you think you know it all. You think your ideas are fucking fantastic, and you think you know the whole world. And then you start hitting the true reality of the world, and you say, wow, I was a fucking idiot back then. And that's the stage she is. She's like 22, 24 years old. She's still young. She's still inexperienced. She doesn't know what the hell's going on. And then she's surrounded by this person who's in her 40s. And instead of this person in their 40s being a guiding influence to her for positive change and positivity, and maybe like giving her wisdom to this one, she's being fed delusions and crazy talk. She will be the full person, probably. Madness of 2. I think I've heard of that before. Yeah, you might be right. I know what you're talking about. I heard about that. But yeah, I think that could be what I was just explaining about the Karen verse, but in a more simplistic way. Where delusions, which belief is transmitted from an individual to another in close proximity. You might be right.
She did a 9-hour fucking live, right? And then they turn around and do what? A 5-hour fucking live on his channel to respond?
On her channel.
Or I'm sorry, on hers. Okay. Yeah. Did they think people weren't going to talk about this?
I think they thought that they could pull people into the Karenverse, where they all believe that they're being stalked and harassed.
Wow.
I don't know if Grayson could go home. I don't know why she hasn't gone home. She should go home and, go back to reality. That's all I could say. That's all I could say.
Yeah, Grayson should definitely take a trip home and, even if it's for a week or two, and go back to her roots and, you know what I'm saying, chill out for a week or so. And then pick up where she left off if that's what she wants to do. But
she's living with them apparently.
Home like that for that fucking long, you know what I'm saying? And you're stuck up underneath the fucking, husband and wife that, nah, you need to go home for a bit.
Imagine
go home for a little bit.
She's living with them. Imagine if you had to live with fucking Dr. John and Lauren, Queen.
Hey, good. No, there ain't no way. I'd have them both smoking weed. There ain't no fucking way.
I think you would fix them up. Be like, okay, guys, we're gonna have to deal with this. You just be like,
we're gonna have to have us a chat and a joint. Put your fucking books down, John. Don't even fucking bring them in here because we're not reading shit.
Get a bottle of Mountain Dew. It's like you start playing music.
We're not reading those books tonight. Not tonight, buddy.
John eventually buys a new shirt.
You guys, that stuff stinks. Get it out of here.
It's gonna mess up my face.
So here's the there's hold on here. Have you watched the Mormon stories that she covers or whatever?
No, I've seen it. I see nonsense.
Listen, I'm going to show you guys this. This is the old video of her as a news anchor. I got to show you guys this. Okay. This is a video of Lauren back when she was on the news. Let's do a throwback. We're going to do a throwback for real. September 5th. 10 years ago. That's what it says. 10 years ago. My goodness sakes. Look at here.
Personal email server. Today, campaign officials announced the server was set up by a State Department staffer, but the cost was covered by the Clintons. Andy Rose has more right now in America. A Meridian car crash leaves the driver dead and sends another to the hospital. 19-year-old Britiana Vasquez died at the scene while one male passenger was sent to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and the second passenger was able to go home. Meridian police say the crash happened on Franklin Road shortly after 2 a.m. That crash is still under investigation. Several Caldwell residents woke up.
This is from 10 years ago. Yes, it is, Hillbilly Belinda. Yes, it is. It looks totally different than her, huh?
Yeah.
You barely recognize her. Yeah, that's her 10 years ago. I wouldn't even recognize her voice. Yeah, that's her. Who is that baby? That's Lauren from Hidden True Crime. That is her. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Was she like put into witness protection or something? Like, she looks completely different.
Yep.
Well, we could tell by she has the same eyebrows as back then.
Oh yeah.
This morning to shattered glass. Police say late last night or sometime early this morning, the windows of several vehicles.
Sounds like she's got dentures or something, or flippers or something.
On Arthur, Blaine, and Ash Streets, as well as 20th Avenue, were shot out with what appears to be a BB gun, causing more than $1,000 in damages. The Caldwell Police Department is asking for the community's help identifying the people responsible for these crimes. If you have any information, please call 343 COPS. The spirit of
this was 10 years ago. What the hell?
I showed the timeline about her face changing over the decade.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I think I showed it last stream.
I'll pull it up.
You can pull it up if you have it. If you have it, you can pull it up.
All right, I'll go grab it.
That was the sound of disappointment.
Well, I mean, I don't have it, but I'll go grab it.
Right,
Boise Balloon Classic is in full swing. Hundreds of early risers bundled up this morning to watch nearly 50 balloons take flight over the Treasure Valley. And tonight, thousands are attending the Spirit of Boise Night Glow. Take a look at that. It's gorgeous out there. You're looking live at Ann Morrison Park at the 24th Annual Balloon Classic Night Glow. It's truly something special for the city of Boise to do. Take a look at some of this video that we shot just a little bit ago. That is actually inside one of the hot air balloons they had on display there for us earlier today. I know that our own Lacey Darrow was out there. This event may only last a few days, but the preparation takes a team of about 24.
I found it. You want me to share my screen?
That was fast as hell.
I can look for things.
Go ahead. Got it. Go ahead. Well, yeah.
Okay, here we go. 2015.
Yeah, look, 2015. There she is. That's right there, 10 years ago. That's when she did the news. Yeah, right there.
2016, 2017.
Look at that blowback. Look at those sides. Look at the blowback.
2021. 2025.
God damn, she's aged. Wow. From 2020, just in 4 years. Holy fuck.
Well, what happened during 2021 and 2025?
I mean, fake RO. I don't know what happened in 2021. She looks fine there. I mean, she looks good in all these ones, but like 25, she looks a lot different here. Wow.
Let me see. Yeah, let me just see something. 1 second.
Daybell happened. That's what happened.
Yeah.
The Daybell case.
Yeah, pretty much. Let me see. When is the oldest video they have on their channel? Let me see something. I know she has a personal. Do you ever see her personal YouTube channel?
I was gonna say money. Yeah, they've had money over. I mean, she's made a lot of money between like over the last 4 years. She's made lots of money.
Yeah, like her oldest videos are like 5 years ago, and she was getting like a lot of views. A lot of views.
Well, yeah, she was on the news 10 years ago. So I mean,
let me see. Oh, did you see this video with someone pulled this up? Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see if I can find it.
People nearly 6 months to plan. Being its 24th year, it's a bit easier to get balloons here than when it first began. If you didn't get the chance to make it tonight, they will be back at it tomorrow morning for those early risers, and next year will be the 25th year. Supposedly, they have some really big things planned. With these cooler temperatures, it is starting to feel like fall out there. So let's check in with meteorologist Adam Bierman for a look at the On Your Side forecast. Hey, Adam.
Hey, Lauren.
The Treasure Valley is still buzzing about the Broncos' big win over the University of Washington. It was definitely a night Bronco fans will remember for a while. And not only for the ending, fans gave Coach Pete the warm welcome he earned over his time at Boise State. The number 23 Broncos came up with just enough plays to send Coach Pete home with a loss. Running back Jeremy McNichols was the difference maker on offense with 2 touchdowns in the first half. The University of Washington missed a field goal with less than 30 seconds left on the clock that would have tied things up. After the game, Peterson shared a hug with Coach Harsin and also found himself giving hugs to other players he coached just 2 years ago. Before the big game last night, BSU fans joined the celebration to recognize a local military family for their sacrifices during a very special on-field ceremony at the BSU home opener. Retired Army Specialist Thomas Hopkins, his wife Christina, and their 2 daughters will be eating well thanks to Eckrich and Albertsons for their surprise recognition of service to our country. Completely and utterly. Temperatures, rain, and snow have reduced the intensity and spread of the Idaho wildfires as crews continue to work on the suppression lines. Just 12 miles southeast of McCall, the rapid fire has reached nearly 10,000 acres.
Yeah, these are her news clips. It must be all of them.
Do you ever see like the one from her personal channel? Oh, by the way, I put a clip of basically disproving her claiming her 9-hour video in there. Someone put it on Twitter. I put it in the back.
Oh yeah, I seen that, and yeah, I've seen these. This is her channel. Yeah, I have it up.
That's wild. Did you see the one where she's hiking, and they're in the backwoods hiking?
Oh yeah, you want to put it? I mean, we can play all of them.
I mean, you don't have to. I don't want to see them back. I'm just asking.
Hold on. Jill Schneider says, hold on. I wonder if her behavior is the reason she isn't on TV news anymore. Yeah, it really makes you wonder, don't it? Really makes you wonder.
Well, I mean, I don't know why she's not on TV. I think she got extremely lucky with the Daybell case, because that shit, like, got her channel really built up, man. I just looked at it and
yeah.
wow.
I mean, that's pretty much the reason why she has the subs she has now.
Yeah. I mean, and it happened right in 2019, so like COVID. So everyone's indoors in their house, blows up.
Yep.
Boom. Big money, man. Big money.
Yep. Which is why they live in a nice ass fucking house in Vegas right now, while they're fucking, doing whatever the fuck they want to do, which is her prerogative. Do you? You worked hard for it, do your thing, but.
So do you think she's going to go to the FBI? She's going to go to the FBI now? Did you see that? I'm going to take it federal. And
fuck her bullshit.
Like
they're gonna, the FBI is going to fucking laugh at her.
It's like.
Just like they laughed at Betty when she called.
Yeah, that's her. She's calling you up. For their first case. Yeah, I just noticed that. They had like 40,000 views for their first fucking case on YouTube. That's like huge, especially like as a first case. That's really like a first true crime live. Holy fuck. That's crazy. Let me see something. What was their first live? Oldest live. They put a lot of things behind memberships, which is kind of wild.
Yeah, they do.
Like, which I kind of feel like it's fucked up because their first interview was interview with Anna LeBaron, daughter of the murderous cult leader Revel LeBaron. Like, and they put that behind membership. So imagine you jump on as a fucking 4 years ago on a live stream, and you have to be put behind a membership. Then their next oldest one is Dr. Matthias, forensic psychologist, answers questions. Is Lori competent? Assessing the Daybell Kids interview. Solid comment.
You want to check the backbeat, Tim?
Sure, I'll play something.
And is 40% contained. And 3 miles east of Riggins, the teepee fire is 45% contained after scorching more than 94,000 acres with good progress north of the Sand River. Down at the area burned by the soda fire, the BLM says they've completed gathering wild horses, nearly 300.
Let me just share. Let me just share something.
Yes. Oh, go ahead. You're going to share something?
Here. So here is, I got it shared back.
Okay. All right, there you go. And the screen should be here. Is it? It's not up there yet. Hold on.
All right, so this one says, oh, let's play this one.
Here's an interesting clip of Lauren McEyebrows.
Lauren McEyebrows. I'm done.
Being a friend versus being an enemy.
This is in October of 2024.
I'm going to share with you that I was sitting next to, she actually is also a friend of mine, and she is an artist.
Christina.
And while we took notes, she sketched the entire time. My friend who is doing this as a service, I thanked her and I asked if I could support her business. She's a freelance artist. She actually said no, because she's doing this on behalf of Abby and Livy. But
by support means buy the drawing.
I'm very grateful that she did this today.
Now listen to her switch it up a bit.
I met my stalker in April of 2024. During the summer of 2024, she began doing contract graphic design work for my business. Do we have those invoices?
Grayson, the invoices, now.
Let's pull them up. They may not matter, but I would like to show them.
So this show's due October 4th, 2004 for $300. So much money. So this one is, okay.
There's one. Okay. I'm paying her. That's all you need to know.
No, I think that everyone needs to know that she was considered a friend, even though you spun it as just some contractor doing work for you. Cut the shit. So let's go into what Grayson did.
Did you all know Laura Matthias, producer and bestie Grayson, used to work for NLEs? But wait, it gets better. Now, I don't know about this. I'm hearing contradictory information on this, so I'm not sure if this is actually true, because this is the clip where they think that Grayson is the person that worked for NLEs, but I don't know if that's true or not, to be honest with you. So that's pretty interesting. I thought that was pretty interesting to look at. Let me see. Well, we should look at our older videos, actually. Let me see. While it's doing this, let me see. Let me see. Okay, let's just look at older videos. Older videos. See like this one? So let's say go to live. See, there's an older one than that one. Video. Oldest one. 5 years ago.
Barry L. Cox.
Barry L. Cox.
Barry L. Cox is Lori's father.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we're not watching that. Fuck that. That seems like fucking horrible to listen to. Let me see. Okay, assessing the Daybell Kids interview by Zoom.
Do you have a place you want to start, or do you want me to start with a question for you?
Oh, it's not true. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing, that the whole thing with the Grayson, because I originally thought that was working with Annie Elise, and then I'm hearing contradictory information that it's not true. So that's the thing.
Let me make an observation to start with. So, in family therapy, there's this old tidbit of wisdom that when a family...
Bro, they look way happier back then. I'm just saying this. Look at this. Look at this. Way happier back then. I don't know.
And it turns out, of course, that was pretty much what was going on right from the start. So before they even said a word, I was getting a lot of information about the family and the way they sat together and what those alliances meant and what they meant for the family and for the system. And
I think they looked a lot happier. Check your Discord. Let me check. They looked way big glass of wine. Listen, I mean, if you're going to have to sit through Dr. Matthias' shit, you're going to have to do that. I'm just saying. If you got to sit through his book, I mean, if I was going to have to sit through him looking through all those fucking books, holy fuck, I'm going to need some booze. I'm just saying. Need a lot of booze. Did they buy the new house since? I don't think so. I think they did buy the new house since then, because this is in 20. This is like they started the videos in 2019, and this is like 2021. They start going, live. Like it's 2019, 2020. I think their marriage is struggling and it's oozing. I think it's struggling because she is putting. Okay, don't get mad at me, but when she said that she went to the court case instead of staying by her brother, that tells me right there that she's putting her career before her family. That's just my opinion as an outside observer. You're doing live streams while you're with your mother in hospice. Like your mom's in hospice and you're like literally, and it seems like that could be an issue with a relationship if your job is all encompassing thing that is surrounding the entire household. Like for instance, he's pulled into it, and think about this much. Her whole brand is that the husband's there. If they separate, she has no psychologist to sit with her. And think about that. Think about your entire family. This YouTube channel has basically become the life of it. Can I purr the Grayson dog? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. So that's what I think. And it's kind of interesting that a psychiatrist hasn't looked into this and seen like, this is very unhealthy. This is not sustainable. We cannot have a sustainable situation where you put this YouTube channel before the family, before that. And I think it's because I don't know what his reason is, but he's escaping into books and he's escaping into an alternate reality. And he's just placating his wife in her delusions. That's what I think. Now you can get mad at me because of that. You don't get it. She's saving the world. She needs to save victims. That's another thing I'm going to call bullshit. And I'm going to be really, really serious. True crime channels are not seeking justice by simply going to the trial and watching the trial. Okay. There are sometimes true crime channels do help. I'm not saying it. For instance, if you put a billboard out, you're putting a missing kid's information out, you're covering a missing person, you're helping. You're helping to seek justice for that family. You're trying to help that kid get found. That I can believe 100%. You talk about a true crime case that is a cold case. You're helping. You're spreading awareness of this true crime case. You going to a trending trial and sitting there and getting a bunch of views, you're not really seeking justice. You're just like reporting on the news. You're just reporting on the facts of the case, and and stuff like that. I know, but I get you're being sarcastic, but I'm just saying, I wanted to point that out. I always call bullshit on that. It's like, it seems like it's like when someone says like, I'm not a secretary. I'm like, they give like another fancy title to it. And it's like, no, you're just a person that covers. I know, I get you. You're just a person that's just covering the case for news and for views and either for education or entertainment purposes. That's it. That's all. Stop making this noble, making it sound noble, and it's a fantastically noble thing and whatnot. No, you're not doing anything noble. Not to diminish your role. There's nothing wrong with an educational and entertaining show that educates the audience on the judicial system and also entertains them. A spoonful of sugar lets the medicine go down. But let's be real. That's what you're doing. You're not seeking justice for anything when you're doing that. Sorry. Administrative assistant. Thank you. It's like a secretary saying, I'm an administrative assistant. You're a secretary. Well, I mean, I don't think it's tragedy pimp to be like reporting on a case and you're doing that, because then everyone would be that. I think you become a tragedy pimp when you start trying to contact the family and get information from them that shouldn't be released. And then you put it out and then you're kind of abusing that trust and that relationship with that family then you can get into that category because you're abusing the trust. Tilly T says Sunday night money laundry night. LOL. Oh, well, we already were accused of being part of a RICO. You might have to dig us deeper now, Tilly T. And like, look at this situation. Look like how, let me see. We're going to look at this one. Let's see.
And if the first thing I noticed about the Daybell kids was the way they sat. So Emma was in the most prominent chair on the bottom, and then Garth was sitting next to her on the bottom tier, and then there was a top tier with the 3 other kids, Seth, Mark, and Leah. Who's the other daughter? I'm sorry.
Leah.
Leah.
You know, I just noticed I'm looking through our videos, right? Like I'm looking through the videos from a month ago. She done a video 12 days ago where they interviewed Colby Ryan, which I would not want him on the panel. No offense. You admit to R-ing your wife. I don't want to really talk to you, to be honest with you. But if you look at all the other past videos, he doesn't really go on the show that much. It's kind of like not as frequent. And she's mostly there. It's kind of interesting. So let's look at, like, this is them here. This is them happy.
Leah, Seth, and Mark.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, when is this from?
This is from 4 years ago. September 3rd, 2021. And you can see them smiling. He's in a comfortable shirt. She's drinking booze, so she's happy. You know?
Oh, yeah. And just for the people who are new here, we don't mention other people's live streams. I'm gonna let it go right now, but usually you'll get blocked for that.
Yeah, it's not something you want to do because it's kind of disrespectful.
Very fucking rude. We know who's live. We know when they're live. We get notifications just like everybody else does.
Okay, so now let's look at the most recent live, right? With Kobe and this guy. Okay, you see them smiling. They're happy. They're normal people. They're happy. She's having fun. He's having fun. Let's look at it now.
Reach me and make.
Oh, this is a fun group of people. Well, let's look at the beginning. This really looks fun. Like, can you see the difference? Well, you know what I mean? Like, you're relaxed. You know what I mean? But look at that. Look at the change in them. You know what I mean? They look miserable. That's what I'm saying. They look miserable. I think she's putting this whole thing in front of her career, this whole channel, this whole career. In my opinion, they are a freaky couple, Cringe. Well, I think they had a normal situation.
A freaky couple? Don't do that to Peter Griffith now.
Bro.
But don't fucking do it. I will start cracking the fuck up right now.
But like, anyway.
I can see his neck this time. Shit.
But do you see how do you see these people right now?
I can't believe this shit.
Like, look how unhappy they look in comparison. I mean, maybe I'm.
Well, I mean, and Cole, he admitted to raping his wife.
Yeah, I know. Let's pick another one. Let's go with another one.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. I don't stand behind that. I don't give a fuck who he is. I don't give a fuck that his mom's Lori fucking weird ass Daybell. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. You're a fucking piece of shit for doing that.
I would not invite him to a panel.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I don't care. I don't stand behind that bullshit. And I mean, yeah, he knows he fucking did wrong because he went into court crying about it, saying he fucking did wrong. I don't give a fuck who you're related to. I don't care. It's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. Stay your ass the fuck on over there.
All right, so let's see. This is the next one. This is the next live that's closest to this one. It's got a couple of months later. All right. This is the live calls. I mourn with you. Psychologist reacts to Lori Daybell's Daybell final sentencing.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's do because now that this case is over, they're like lost. They don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. There ain't no other cases out. This is the case they've thrown themselves into for 5 years now.
Like, but do you see, like, they do not seem happy.
Talked about her need for attention.
Well, no,
right? You and I talked about that a lot.
Their life is the life that they've had the last 5 years is over. I mean, they got to find something different now and get, acquainted with new people and a new case and new family, and she's got to figure out how to get in there like swimwear with new family members, and
I just think the whole channel is taking over their personal relationship. I just think that's the situation. And
when you're in the bed crying on a live stream and you're talking about affairs and you and your friends are fighting and you got the 7 gatherers coming at you and it's all a conspiracy. This is terrible. They just hate you. They're trying to take you down. They're trying to burn your kingdom down.
Don't say the kingdom.
Burn the kingdom down.
Don't burn the kingdom down. But yeah, I think they're extremely unhappy. I think
not only that, she's never fucking home. So how do you even have a relationship with your man? You ain't never fucking there.
Yeah. And the closest person you're talking to is a 24-year-old girl.
Right.
Like, and this is the situation. It's like, I think they put themselves in a box or a situation. They can't get out of it. And they're blaming everyone else for their unhappiness. And it's actually them.
7 gatherers chat, mod chat now.
Now. Who did that? Colby. Colby raped his wife.
Colby. So. God, why would he do that?
And then he admitted to it, but he never got sentenced. I think it was dismissed with prejudice or some shit like that.
He slept on the couch. You should have slept in a fucking doghouse. God damn it.
Jail.
Kicked the fuck out. Sleep outside, motherfucker. And I don't give a fuck about your tears. You can be sorry as you want to be.
Yeah. Listen, just because he doesn't go to jail, he said he recounted. I mean, like, let me give you a scenario. There's a guy named Kid Behind the Camera who admitted that when he was 22 years old, had sex with a 15-year-old that he later married. Are you still going to be cool with the guy because he married his victim? Just because you married your victim.
Because she recanted and said it's okay. Shit. I mean, I still don't think it's okay. I mean, I don't agree with this shit. I'm sorry. I don't. I have 3 daughters. I don't care. You fucking do that against somebody's will. I don't give a fuck. I don't care that she said she's sorry and she wants to be back with you. I don't have that love for you. So,
yeah.
Not fucking cool. Not cool at all.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You keep your relationship to you, but I'm just saying, I don't stand behind that shit. I don't support that at all.
Yeah. I don't want to be involved with that. And I would not want to.
Here, if I was going to spend thousands on my face, I would request a non-resting bitch face look. Yeah, her face she's got that resting bitch face look for sure. But that screams miserable to me. I mean, that's just my opinion, though. Miss Tilly T dropping 10 more memberships on us. Look at you showing love to the chat, baby. Look at you. If you guys got one, please make sure you tell her thank you. Hold on. Mama says Lauren is 1 wine away from sharing root beer barrels with Stinky Stearns. Oh, my.
Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good at
not
all.
At all. Not at all.
Yeah. And look at all the books he's got. His fucking holy fuckaroos, man. Why does he...
He probably read a passage out of each one to her.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got a library too. But usually it has to be something very, very interesting. Not just fucking anything.
Listen, so I got some tea. And I don't think I should even be spilling it, but I'm about to spill it anyways.
Okay, before you do that, let me change the faces so they can look at you.
All right, make it good ones. Make it good ones.
I gotta get like a good look at them.
He ain't looked up in a month of Sundays.
I can't find one where he's looking up. Why? Like, yo, he's just staring at his book. Bro, maybe that's the issue. Bro, you need to drop the books and maybe take your girl out. What the fuck are you doing?
Right. Look, she ain't been twisted like a pretzel, John. Go on and do something. Go on and get out of your fucking books.
Bro, we have gone through 2 hours. He barely has looked up once.
Right.
Maybe that's what she needs. She needs your attention, John. She needs your attention. Jesus Christ, they don't look at each other at all.
Oh my gosh. Social cues.
Like, look at
hey, how are you? Hey, how you feeling? Oh, laying in bed alone tonight. Where you at? Laying in bed in the hotel tonight.
Bro, they don't even look at.
He's a fucking fantastic relationship.
He's
Come here,
in the
let
books.
me give you a hug once a month when I'm home.
Yeah, like he's in the books and she's fucking gone.
Right, poor guy being the babysitter. He's sitting there reading books, being a single dad, and while she's out making the money.
Bro, this would be miserable. This would be miserable. Okay, what's the take? I think this is the best, like, summary of their relationship. She's pissed, and he's in the books.
Well, I mean, it kind of explains that, you know, like I said, it explains that, you know, when somebody comes along, when you're not getting the attention you need or you want, you know, or your significant other is not speaking your love language and somebody comes along, shows you a little attention, it's not hard to see why somebody would jump on that. You know what I mean? Especially living in a hotel for months at a time and not, you know, being home or whatever.
Yep.
But you can't sit in a hotel bed and talk about infidelity and that you've been accused of sleeping with a detective that can't even fucking stand you and think people ain't going to wonder what the fuck's going on there.
What is the situation with the detective? I've never even heard of it.
Amicio or whatever. They said she slept with him, but he's saying I can't fucking stand her ass. But we know how Dolly and Betty did too, so I don't trust a soul.
No comment. I'm not saying shit. I'm not getting involved in any other fucking lawsuits. So I'm not saying shit.
I'm just saying she said this rocking on the bed. Somebody already. I don't know what the situation is.
No comment. No comment.
But, she was rocking on the bed in her live or recorded video, and yeah, that was something that was said in there that she said she was accused of, I guess.
Why is he married? I don't know.
Like, and look, Benny Long says it wasn't a detective, it was the private investigator named Brandon. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that either. B. Tim's got the lawsuit PTSDs.
Yeah, I'm not saying shit about anyone's relationship at all.
Yeah.
No fucking way. No, keeping quiet. Because apparently you could just say the word sleep and get sued for it, apparently. And you can actually have a videotape pointing to when the person says it. And you still have to pay tens of thousands, like all this money to get to discovery to find out the person lied.
Can someone super chat and ask him to say, hold on, van down by the river?
Van down by the river?
Oh, man down? I thought I said van down.
It does say van down by the river.
Oh, I thought you said man.
No, I said van. I mean,
he is a private investigator as his job title. It should be expected.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. This is just a wild relationship, man. If I was them, if I was like really them, I would probably just fucking walk away from YouTube and just, I don't know.
I mean, honestly, they can always take a break. They make enough that they could take a fucking break and come back with the next case go around. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it just seems like she's just unhappy. just unhappy. And, you know, I'm just saying, I don't know about wild, fucked up, you know, private investigator. Yeah. The PI was doing research and he had to check every, oh, fuck, no, I'm not reading that. B. Tim tagged you in the Discord screenshot room. Let me see what you got. If this is being a Crocs, I'm going to be pissed off. Let me see. But anyway, let me see. All right, I looked at it. Spill the tea, B. What do you guys spill the tea at, Queen?
I don't know if like I said, I don't even know if I really should. So I'm just gonna keep it.
Well, you're gonna advertise it and you don't say it. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I said I probably shouldn't, but I mean I'm going to anyways. Now I thought about it, I probably should.
Okay. Then we need
You
to
know
talk
what I'm
to
saying?
legal.
You know.
We gotta talk to legal. We don't want to get sued by this group.
That's right. That's right. We got to go over it with the legal.
This guy probably imagine being deposed, like having to have a deposition with this guy. He'll probably bring like 85 fucking books for his deposition. Well, according to this book's chapter, it says so and so this and so that. Fucking Christ. So what do you think is going to happen in the future with this too? With this winning couple?
Honestly, I really don't know. I'm not sure that anybody would even want to, you know what I mean? Like,
associate with them?
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I just think, like, honestly, like they basically shown that they backstabbed their friend, tossed that person's book around, you know, proceeded to backstab every person they know, and then they try to put that person in jail. I mean, I don't know what you can say.
So, newbie, what you doing? You coming up to spill some tea up here?
Finally, yes. I don't know what's going on with StreamYards. I'm having a hard time. Did you get my back chat message?
No, baby, I didn't. Okay, I left and came back, so I deleted it. Whatever was back there is gone. When you
Okay.
back, you know.
Well, I want to show you guys something because remember when I came up when the first day and we were trying to go over everything and we were like, you know, whatever. What this doesn't even make sense, right? Okay, so and remember I was like, okay, I need a timeline because there's something weird going on, right? So
yes.
I want to show you.
Yes, I specifically do remember that now. Yes, I do.
Okay, so watch what I'm going to show you. So this is what I need you to pull up, and I'm going to tell you everything, and I'm going to show you something. Pull up her video, the 9-hour one. I'm going to give you the timestamp, and then pull up the list.
Hold on, I got you.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up real quick. Hold on 1 second.
I'll stop sharing my screen.
We'll put it on here. Yeah, I was going to say hidden true crime. We'll go grab this shit right now.
I'm trying to make sure there's no background noise. So if I have to mute you really quick, I'll come right back. But if you pull that up, I'm going to tell you where to go. And why I was questioning things and why I was like, something else is going on. So while you're
here it is. Hold up. Yeah, here it is. I got it. And this one now it's been done changed. It says can't stay silent anymore. I'm being stalked, bullied, and fear for my safety. What the fuck, Lauren? Let me go put a thumbs down like I thought I did already. Lauren, you little.
What do you mean she changed the title?
Yeah, she changed the fucking title. Hell yeah, she did.
Go to. Hopefully it's the same timestamp, but go to 56:57.
All right, let's see here. 56.
Steve will be unique and so
right here.
Okay, hold on a second. So you're only going to go to 59. So you're going to stop at like 59:04. So just let her talk for a minute.
All right.
I later, just so you know, one other aspect of this, months and months later, I did send Lindsay a cease and desist. I had heard that she had been saying some things that I consider defamation to several of my professional contacts. One text that was sent to me stated that I went psycho on her and that I am manic. And other things from another creator that Lindsay was saying about me. Things that were not true. I sent her that cease and desist and requested that simply she cease and desist about speaking about her time as my producer. I feel like this sets the stage for everything else to come. When my life then becomes a living hell for my entire family. So let's fast forward to April 9th, 2025, when my stalker confronts me in the Maricopa County Courthouse while I was reporting on the Lori Daybell trial. From there, I'm going to start reading my declarations. I'll add comments where needed. So here we go.
Facial expression.
So this is the first declaration I sent out to...
We're at 58:53. You said 59:02, right?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
To receive my temporary stalking injunction. The reason why I'm just going to get into the declarations, I'm going to stick to legal documents. I'll add anything extra. I think they tell the full story.
Okay, so when we were listening to this, because it was the very first day, we were going over the very beginning. You had transferred us to Jay, and I had not heard all of it, right? And
Yep.
So the only thing that stuck out to me was April 9th. That was the only date she said. So she says, right before you started playing, so it might have been like, a couple minutes or a couple seconds off. Right before you started playing that, she says, I fired Lindsay, and months and months and months later, what did she say? I sent her a cease and desist, right? So I'm going to show you.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to show you what happened in April. What I was saying is April 9th stuck out to me because I'm like, why did she give her a cease and desist on April 9th? The trial was going on. It was 3 days into the trial. What happened on that day? Okay. So now if you have I'm going to show you some discrepancies of what happened, and I'm going to show you exactly what happened during this time frame because this has not been addressed. We keep addressing the restraining order and them following her and Grayson following the girls and doing all this stuff, and it looks like a setup. But this started way back in April, so I'm going to show you exactly what happened in April and the discrepancies in what they're telling us. Okay, so if you have the list of documents.
Yep, I do.
Okay, so
you want me to pull them up?
Yeah, you don't have to pull them all. I'll tell you the order to go in. So pull up the first one. It says Lauren and Grayson's whatever declaration, I think. I think I have here. Let me make sure I'm telling you the right one. It says, it says Grayson and Lauren declaration. And if you're looking at the list of documents, it says 8/27/25. So it's like the second one.
All right. Is Queen pulling something up? Okay.
There you go. Okay, yeah, the second one that says Grayson and Lauren's.
All right, baby. Which one is it?
Grayson and Lauren's declaration.
All right. By the way, Queen, I got to skedaddle.
Grayson and Lauren's declaration right here.
Yep.
By the way, Queen, I'm going to skedaddle.
All right, we'll see you later, B-Thug. Thank you for coming up and hanging out.
No problem.
All right, we'll see you later, B.
B.
Thanks for coming up and hanging out. We'll see you later, man. Okay, baby. Which one did you say again? Hold on. You said Grayson and Lauren's declaration?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, go to number 11. So 11 through 14 is what we're going to go over.
Gotcha. Yes, baby.
I can't see it. Can you read that? Just that 11 through 14?
All right, baby. Where are we picking up at?
11 through 14.
All right, here. Let's see. 11. Oh, questions 11, right? And number 11?
Yeah.
Number
the
11?
Numbers, yeah.
Or page 11. I went to page 11. So number 11. Okay, so here we go. The text about number 11 says the text about Christina. Let me make this bigger for us. 11. The text about Christina stated that she was annoying. I apologized for hurting her feelings and even followed up with a text message taking accountability. X.
Oh, wait. Queen, sorry. Hold on. Queen, I'm sorry. This isn't the right one. Maybe
oh, my
your list
goodness, girl.
No, I'm just saying maybe your list is different than mine. But hold on a second.
Well, it's on the screen, baby. Look, here it is right here.
No, I know. I numbered mine and to show you exactly what happened during this time frame. And I think, okay, so the list that I have downloaded, let me see if it looks different. Scroll all the way to the bottom. If it's not the same, yeah, I think I have a different list. Okay, I'll correct it and I'll come back, but I wanted to tell you this. What's not making sense is Joe, what was the guy's name that came on the other night? Joe Schmo?
Yes.
He was there at this trial.
Yes.
And he was there, and so was Christina and Lauren and all these people.
Yes.
So did he not know Lauren or did he not know Christina or at that time?
Yeah, he knew her. They walked up to her and moved 3 different times to get closer to her, and then he went up and took a picture of Christina. He knows exactly who the fuck she is.
I know, but this is in April. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When we talk about the bar scene, that was in September at CrimeCon. This is back in April during Charles Vallow's trial. That's the trial I was at. So
yeah,
I don't know.
You would think he would know exactly who she is. He was there.
Right, but didn't he say when he was on your show that he didn't know her and they had to point out who she was?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong too. I don't think so, but I don't know. Hold on. Stitching says, I asked him and he said he didn't know her. There's a difference in not. And okay, so have you seen her around? Like, there's a difference in, do you know her? Like, no, I don't know you, but I've seen you on my panels before, so I know of you. You know what I mean? But I don't know you, so you have to consider what he thought when you said, do you know this person? Do you know her? No, I don't know her, but I've seen her there. I know of her. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Okay, so but he didn't say that he hadn't seen her before, or they had to point her out at the bar.
From what from what you're saying, I don't remember what he said, to be honest. Stitching is the one who talked to him. She just said that.
Okay, well, I'm just showing you that this timeline.
Okay, Bernto said yes. Joe said he had to have her pointed out.
Okay, good. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to show you guys. I don't know what happened. I think I know what happened, which they left this whole part out of it because it goes way back to April, way before CrimeCon, way before everything happened. April is when all this stuff happened. April is when she got the cease and desist against Lindsay. Okay, April's when she was filming Janice on the court steps. Okay, so all this stuff is way before CrimeCon. So I was going to show you the order that everything went in. I don't know. And remember, he said, Lauren apologized to me at Lori's trial for the thing she did to me at Delphi. Okay, I don't know anything about Delphi. I'm just talking about this one time frame right here, which is April during this Dallo trial. So April, May, June, July, August, September, 5 months before the restraining order. I want to show you all of the things that took place, because now that we have all of these documents, we can pinpoint exactly what happened. And it is not what she said happened. What happened is either they were planning this, she was mad.
We already said that. We already said that, baby.
I know, but no one's addressed this time frame in April. And now that we have the documents, it shows you exactly what happened, because now we have everyone's statements. And it was not these girls approaching Grayson and Lauren. It was Lauren and Grayson approaching them because they found out that these texts were getting out, or that they got out, and they were trying to do damage control to prevent whatever's happening now. And I was just going to show you exactly, like, literally that specific time frame. The reason that it's so confusing and no one's been able to call it out so far is because there were so many trials. And when she says the Valor trial, or when she says this trial, everyone just thinks it's the same time frame. It's not. There's like all these time frames in between these years that they've been dealing with this. But this part is important because no, she hasn't addressed it. She just goes, I fired Lindsay. It was months and months and months later in April, and I sent her a cease and desist. Okay, well, she doesn't say why she sent it to her in April. Why did she wait months and months and months? She waited, or, she did this because, from what she told us, she went running up to Christina, trying to give her a hug, and Christina confronted her. Maybe Lauren didn't know until that. I don't know. Or maybe she was just doing, trying to see how she would react. But as soon as she confronted Christina, Christina said, I heard that whatever she said, I heard you've been saying things about me, or you've been talking about us, or something along those lines, right? So I was going to show you exactly in the statements during that time frame what happened, because this time frame has not been addressed. And she did exactly the same thing here in April, 5 months prior to CrimeCon. It was not them following her around. It was Grayson and Lauren trying to get them to react, trying to apologize, trying to do damage control before all this stuff happened. And Joe Schmo said he was there at the Valor trial, which he was. All these people, I've seen every single one of these people there. All of these podcasters, all of these family members. The only person that I didn't see, or I don't remember seeing, was Kresha. So I apologize if she was there. But at the end of Toasty's last segment, when she showed the pictures on the stairs, Kresha typed, I was there. So I don't know if it was that last day or if it was during her sentencing. So this is all I'm saying is this timeline, this specific dates of this trial needs to be addressed. Because after this trial is when she said, they started ignoring me. People were shunning me. They're shunning you because they know what happened at this trial. And then immediately within a month later, there's another trial. So there's like 2 trials in between that we have not addressed at all. And we keep going to the CrimeCon stuff. So now that these documents are out, I can show you exactly what happened during these specific dates when all these people were there. Every podcaster, every family member that has a podcast, Gigi, the one from that just came out with a statement saying,
the Pretty Lies and Alibis or something like that. Yeah. She's the one who put out the statement. Yeah, and I did see that. Matter of fact, I'll go pull that up real quick.
So what I'm saying is, and I will get the correct, because I wrote everything down so that would be easy for you to pull up, but I don't know. Different people put out lists. I was hoping that they were in the same order. But I can show you exactly what happened by every single one of these people's statements. And she left out things. There are discrepancies in the paperwork.
Of course she did. Hell yeah,
right.
She did.
Right. And since this paperwork has come out, even the attorneys that are covering it are like, why didn't she come out after she did her 9-hour live or during it and address the paperwork? The paperwork's out. Now we see what happened. She was trying to get in front of this, which we already called that out on the first day, right? We already knew she was trying to set something up to make it sound like, they had lost wages and their health and all this stuff, right? But if I can show you the specific timeline, you will see why she did what she did, because she was like, it's not working. They won't give me information. They won't tell me what the texts are. And so she's like spinning out of control. Like,
oh yeah, she's definitely spinning out of control. She wants to know what fucking messages, who's got what's going on, who's got what, who's gonna put out what. Yeah, she's pissed. She's definitely upset.
Okay, well, I don't know. Let me see here. Maybe it's just a different number. I don't know why it's not on the same thing. I have everything numbered here, but I can literally go in order. I'll just tell you like briefly what happens in between all these if you want me to, or do you just want me to try and read it from mine?
That's up to you, baby. That's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very paranoid, Beth. She's very paranoid. She wants to know who's got what text messages. She keeps saying over the past 6 years or over the 6-year span or whatever.
And if this guy, the Joe Schmo, was there during the same time, if he didn't know who Christina was, maybe Lauren, and I don't know. I don't know if they were hanging out during that trial. I don't know. All he told us was that she apologized to him, for whatever she did to him previously. And he's like, then we became friends, right? So I don't know if he was with them the whole time. I don't know. I'm just saying all these people were there at this April trial, and it hasn't been addressed. And he didn't say, or he did say when he came on your show that he never met her before. He had to have her pointed out. Okay, so I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying everyone was in this vicinity. Did she apologize to him and start going on an apology tour because she knew this stuff was going to try and come out and she wanted to get ahead of it? Because she apologized to Gigi around the same time.
And Gigi's post is on X, right?
I think I saw it on J. Yeah, well, I can't get on X, but Jay had it too on I think like a short or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll have to go find it. This one right here says she swore out a stalking order against one of her former friends who's also, so I don't know what the hell this is, but it says something about she went after here. Let's see. Says okay, hold on. Difficult research in which she talks about the vile things that have been done to their family from those who covered Lori and Chad Daybell's wickedness. I'm really shocked at the depths people will go.
Mama, Papa.
What was that? Oh, I'm looking at
Mama, Papa. Fuck you. That right there pissed me off so bad. And I mean, I'm sure my parents were like, call me Mama, Papa. They just lost their grandson. They want to connect with kids. Who wouldn't? You know, like that's a terrible loss. And I'm sure they connected. And I do believe they connected with Lauren and Dr. John's son. I'm not speaking for them. Just this is what I gathered. But it hurt for, like my kids to see strangers they've never met. They were just like, okay, these are these weird people Mama K watches all the time. Me, I'm Mama K. And, like, why are they calling Mama and Papa? But yet they never see them. Like mine never sees. Anyway, it's a really weird, unique story. And I hope it don't happen again. But
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, somebody sent it to me. I think it's something about calling them she wanted her son to call allegedly. I'll say allegedly call the Woodcane Woodcock Mom Papa.
Oh, someone sent it to you. Okay, I didn't know if you clicked on a different channel.
And she said, "Fuck you." No, that's not her. Here, I'll show you who she is. Who the Kresha girl is that they're talking about. It's Kay's daughter or something like that. I don't another family fucking member using this tragedy to come on YouTube. I'm guessing. I don't know because I don't know these people very well, so I don't know who she is. I don't know if she's like Colby. I don't know. I have no idea.
No, she's the Charles Vallo's niece.
Good people. Okay, so she's Kay's niece then.
No, Kay's daughter, which is Charles' niece.
So this is the daughter then.
The daughter of
Kay's daughter, Charles' niece, right? Is that what you said? See, I didn't follow this trial. I have no idea who these people are. I can't tell you. I have no idea.
Right. And that's why I think it's so confusing for everyone because, and then in a lot of the paperwork, it says the Daybell trial. Well, there was like there's like 4 trials.
Well, if you didn't follow the Daybell trial, it's kind of pointless because we have no idea who these people are. You know what I mean? We didn't follow this trial.
No, I'm just saying this. Right. I'm just saying that when in Lauren's paperwork and these other declarations from the other girls that she's accusing them of stalking her, it pinpoints these dates and exactly what they're saying happened. And there's a lot, everything they say is what they testify to in the hearing that they had, that she wanted, the one that they had that she wanted to reschedule or whatever, and they let it go for like the first 2 witnesses or whatever. Everything that's in this paperwork shows that they're telling the truth, basically. And there's a lot of discrepancies in Grayson and Lauren's statements, declarations, and they keep like updating them. So that's what the list I was talking about, I was going to try and go over and show you. It's kind of hard to do it without you being able to pull it up though. So do you want me to just like try and send it to you or something?
Okay.
That's fine, because people are so confused.
There's no fame here.
No idea what they really have no idea what's going on. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm not trying to confuse you. I was just trying to
send it to me, and then I can do a breakdown on what you're even talking about. Maybe you can email me and put some stuff in order or something that you're trying to show, and then I can go over it or something, because people are really confused. They really have no idea.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Then we can, you know what I'm saying, go over it. This is that, what is it, Kesha?
No clout chasing.
Kesha, yeah.
And I'm not doing, I'm doing the same. Like, I'm not chasing clout. I'm not here for any recognition or, I don't expect anything, Oh, well, I'll say I don't expect anything. Let me back that up.
I was going to say no, because you're on here for a reason. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're here for a reason.
I do expect to be treated with the same respect. Something that I've not gotten from hidden.
Which right there. You hear that? She's a family member and she deserves to be treated with respect. Listen to this. Listen to what she just said.
I do expect to be treated with the same respect. Something that I've not gotten from Hidden True Crime, from Lauren. Every now and then, I used to have to make...
See, from Hidden True Crime, Lauren.
Is this right now? I think she's explaining what happened.
Nope, I'm not stream sniping. Nope.
No, I'm...
Notice, I used to have to make her acknowledge me, and I say make, I would have to purchase a super chat in order for my name. She, because she's... Anyways. Just saying, it kind of would force her hand, as has been said in the past. And it feels really shitty when you're going through this whole ordeal and there's so many businesses, podcasts, YouTube channels, my own included, okay, that are branding and monetizing and
Jenna, that'd be great.
Just going into every detail of my family's lives. But yet,
see, they said she's so I don't. Okay, so listen, this is the thing. We've been involved, like we've had family members come to us as well from creators treating them like shit, or come and talk to us anyways. So I don't know who these people are. I didn't follow the Daybell case. I didn't get into it. We don't speak politics or religion over here. That's just something we don't do on my channel. We never have. So I just don't get into stuff like that. And I did not follow this because it was so religious and there was so much going on due to their religious background and whatnot. Also, I am not into Mormon religion. I cannot sit here and tell you really much about it. So you know what I'm saying? Don't want to sit here and try to act like I know anything about it when I don't. She is Charles Vallow's niece. And Charles Vallow was the one murdered by Lori's brother. Is that correct? So Jay Fox says basically Lauren didn't treat Kesha with respect. Is it Kesha or Kesha? Am I saying that wrong? With respect, and ignored her. She thought Lauren exploited her family's tragedy. Well, I mean, she more than likely did, in my opinion. That's what she does. I mean, like that's what she does. Okay, so Kesha is not Mormon. Okay, good. Well, that's good to know. I mean, not good. Like that's just good to know. I don't know much about it, so I can't really talk with her about that kind of stuff because I have no idea about it. She does look like her mom. Absolutely, she does. Oh, and you're saying it right, Kesha? Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Never ask for my opinion. And I think that's kind of weird, you know? It's kind of the same. I'm not going to go too far into this, so just know that. It's very, I've been very hurt and offended in a sense, you know, just like, oh, well, okay. I mean, not that I need acknowledgement, but it would be nice to be at least acknowledged as a person, you know, don't not look at me. Don't not acknowledge me. Like, what the hell? I don't know. I have felt very invisible by that creator, and it's very isolating. There's so much more to this, and I've carried it, and it was all happening simultaneously. That was the beginning of it, you know, in April, I want to say April of, or May of 2021. Don't quote me. My story, I can own it this time. But it was around the same time the indictments were coming down for Chad and Lori, just Chad and Lori. Lori became mentally, whatever, disabled. What's the word? Incompetent. Sorry. Mentally incompetent. So she kind of dodged being arraigned, like Chad was arraigned. It was very bizarre stuff. And then at the same time, I was being kind of harassed by, or pushed into a corner by a certain psychic, okay, who was ready to, you know, go and solve the case just with her visions. And that's not how this works. You know, like, I appreciated what she did. However, it was not.
Donna Sarah motherfucking Fina, bitch. That bitch right there, boy. In my opinion, she's a goddamn fraud. Donna Sarah fucking Fina. We already know all about you, bitch. We know all the fuck about you, bitch. Let me tell you something right now. You think you deserve to have all that fucking money. You think you got fucked out of money because you told where those kids were buried. They already knew. Donna Sarah fucking Fina. Bullshit. You and your little funky ass fucking friend. I can't stand either one of you bitches. Fucking fraudsters.
I couldn't give any more of myself at that time to, you know, to validate anybody, much less her, you know, like I didn't know my ass from a hole in the wall, and I'm just being honest. And so, like,
right, because you two bitches come along and think you fucking know some shit. That's what you guys think. Sarah Phony, that's exactly what her fucking name is. Donna Sarah Phony. Fucking phoniest fucking bitch out here, in my opinion. Oh, she did the same thing to Seth. Yeah, she did. She does the same thing. She did the same thing to Summer Wells. I mean, this is what she does. She's another goddamn tragedy pimp. She's a fucking tragedy pimp, fake ass tarot card. I think I know. I speak to the dead. Make shit up in your fucking head. Donna fucking Sarah fucking Fina. That's who she is. I can't stand that bitch. Let me show you who the fuck this bitch is right fucking now. I cannot stand this bitch. I cannot stand a goddamn fucking fraudster that goes and fucks with people's families. I cannot fucking stand it. Go ahead, Meredith. You can go on ahead on out, baby, because I do not play this shit. No. No. You do not talk to the dead. You do not see the fucking dead. And you are bullshit. You are on some bullshit with what you do to these families. And I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Matter of fact, let's go find where that's her big fucking, that's how she got her subscribers. She's got a fucking live up. Remains of Lori Vallow Daybell found in stepfather Chad Daybell. Remains of Lori Vallow Daybell. Lori Vallow Daybell is sitting in fucking jail. What do you mean the remains of Lori fucking Look at this. Remains of Lori Vallow Daybell found in stepfather Chad Daybell.
And went about 20 feet up the river.
Right here. This is what she swears to God she didn't get paid for. The family, they didn't pay her. She was supposed to get the reward because she said where the kids were buried at. She went on a whole fucking rant because she didn't get the fucking reward money. This so-called psychic wanted the fucking reward money because she allegedly said where these two kids were buried. No, the fuck you didn't, Donna.
River, I'm feeling like saying. And I don't want to be too cocky about saying 20 feet because it could be 75 feet or something like it. So you find a body there. I'm seeing a boulder right around there. And then if you went just past the boulder, so if you kind of went behind the this big boulder,
Well, my goodness. Huh.
But where I'm directed is if you look straight across from there down to where there might be an opening that either feeds the river or where the river goes away. I kind of get the feeling it's where it feeds the river there. Like a bottleneck or something, like if the lake is round and then looks like a bottleneck if you drew the thing, but I feel like it's leading into the lake, like a water stream, like from the mountains when the snow melts and stuff. But I don't know for sure. But I do feel like that. And they're directing my attention to there.
So this is Donna Serafina, and she wants to know why she didn't get the money. The reward money for finding these kids. She didn't find these kids. The police found these kids. The police did their work. The police did their job. The FBI, the police department. They investigated. They did their job. Fuck, you sound like you're higher than Cooter fucking Brown or drunk on fucking 2 bottles of vodka. Good God. Can't stand that fucking woman. And now I find out she was over here treating this family like trash. Fuck you, Donna.
Donna Serafina had started saying some really nasty shit about my mom. Like it was my mom's fault, allegedly, that Dulce, I can't remember her last name right now.
Well, what do you know?
Alvarez, maybe? It was my mom's fault that little girl or whatever was allegedly missing because my mom didn't validate. I have the messages. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I got the receipts. But that was going on. And I was just like, what the hell? Like everything was just backwards. It was batshit crazy. My parents up and left and my daughter, they went to Rexburg and I was like, what the hell? Like I wanted to go, and I was just like, I felt very alone, abandoned, isolated, invisible. It was a difficult time, a very difficult time. And I mean, not just because of murders. I'm also human, and I have my own life and it's just life. And I remember it was around the time of Tammy's birthday. And then my birthday is May 3rd. Tammy's is May 4th. And then JJ's is May 25th. Just May is that month. Also the indictments. Also all the other things, Awen Reese. And what I'm going to go into is, I'm just going to say alleged involvement of Lori and Lauren with Awen. And then shit went crazy. My friend Jen, her computer got hacked. And then Hidden True Crime claimed that they were hacked. My mom and dad came pick me up to go to Lori's hearing or whatever. I got in the truck and they were like, and I mean, we didn't even make it out of Louisiana yet. And they were like, did you hear about the, Hidden getting hacked? I was like, yeah, don't look at me. Like, I just knew that was going to be, I was going to be this, or me and Jen were going to be the scapegoats for this, because I was kind of speaking out, but nobody was acknowledging it. If you know what I'm saying, there's nowhere to go to like put a complaint in the box. There's nowhere to regulate, or just kind of besides, using YouTube's whatever guidelines or whatever. There's nowhere for that. And I'm trying to just, deal with everything that was going on with the case, learn everything I could about the case, try not to get, try to keep up with the case.
Well, yeah, and being part of the family, they're not going to tell you all that stuff. They're not going to tell you everything.
It was a lot, but it also helped me to see other perspectives, and the interviews provided by Hidden True Crime were very, great, grand, useful, like that really helped. So I'm not here to trash either. There's good and there's bad, but I mean, how much do they balance, if at all? And I mean, I'll have, more formal thoughts.
All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and jump off here for now. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We went over the Valo stuff. We went live earlier this morning, so I appreciate you guys being here. It's 8:30, and I got to get up early, so I probably won't be back on tonight. If I do, it'll be on the Hive sidebar, just over there shooting the shit, hanging out, chit-chatting or whatever. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I will catch you on the flip side. QB out.